Hello everyone and welcome in to the Butt Fumble Sports Daily Show here on this December 21st. You made it everyone to the start of NFL Week 16. Congratulations. I hope your work week is going well and I hope you are ready for a major week of fantasy football, a major week of sports betting. It all kicks off tonight. Saints, Rams in Los Angeles should be a major matchup between these two. Playoff spots on the line, but I'm not just talking about NFL playoff spots. Fantasy football owners, you have your fantasy football futures on the line, not just tonight, but this week. Make sure you're getting your questions in, guys, because Butt Fumble Sports is here to help you. No matter where you are, no matter the platform, we are here to help you out with all the sports betting advice, fantasy football advice we can possibly give over the next hour and a half. Welcome everybody into the show. Make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you're subscribing because Butt Fumble Sports is live every single day, answering your fantasy questions and getting you the most information possible to get the most out of your sports viewing experience every single day. We are going to give picks out every 5,000 likes tonight, everybody. Every 5,000 likes, we're going to give out picks. We will do rapid fire. We will do a lot of call-ins. So if you guys have questions, plenty of ways to get them answered. The honor of the first question of the night is going to go to Connor. Connor, what's good? Stafford, Flacco, or Jordan Love? Connor, I'd go Flacco, actually. I'd go Flacco. Ranger, you were right about that North Carolina-Oklahoma game. I'm glad you brought that up, Ranger, not just because I want to gloat about it, because it actually is going to touch on this Thursday night football game, and a very important note that we're going to get to when I give out that pick. I will give out my pick for Rams Saints tonight when we hit 5,000 likes. Until then, it's fantasy football question time. Heine 23, pick 2, bottom of the barrel. Najee 4, Justice Hill and Montgomery. I'd go Najee and Montgomery. Heine 23, Najee and Montgomery. When we hit our live goal with 100 roses, we'll do a rapid fire. So plenty of ways for you guys to get in on the show. Mark watching over on YouTube, Sutton or Rice. I'm going to go Rashee Rice just barely, actually. Adams or Rice? I'd go Rice on that one as well. Thanks so much, Ranger. Appreciate you. Hayde, Holdenfield, Ty Chandler with Madison out, or Mixon? I'd go Mixon. Mixon would be the play for me. George, Devontae Smith, or Adam Thielen? I'd go Devontae Smith, George. Ranger didn't want to wait around. He wanted rapid fire as soon as we could do it. So guess what, everybody? We are going to the hyperdrive. We are going rapid fire right away. And this is what we do here at Butt Fumble Sports for those new to it. Rapid fire is where I answer as many questions as I can without stopping. All I ask is you tap the screen on TikTok. That indicates that you like it. If you like it, thanks Heat for your feet. Appreciate the galaxy right there. If you guys love the content, tap the screen. I won't stop until I see the hearts on the screen slow down. But it's rapid fire time, everybody. We start rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engage. Tap that screen. We don't stop until we see it end. Exotics. I'd go Geno over Goff, actually. Exotics. Geno over Goff. Oliver. I'd go Baker over Goff and Dak. Baker over Goff and Dak. Isaac. I'd go Isaac. I'm going to go Dak over Lamar. Just barely. Very close. Anonymous Gaming 999. Pick 1. I'd go with the Bears defense. Anonymous Gaming, I'm going to go with the Bears defense, I think, but it's close. Bob Jeff Supreme. Anonymous Gaming, I'll go Eagles. Anonymous Gaming, I'll go Eagles. Bob Jeff Supreme, pick 2. Kyron Williams and James Cook. Kyron Williams and James Cook. Connor, drop Thielen or Moss. For Flacco, I drop Moss. Jimmy Dean, Fields or Goff, I'd go Goff. Dom.com, I'd go Baker. Dom.com, I'd go Baker. Adam, Swift or Elliott, I'd go Swift, Adam. I'd go Swift. Doritos, Wilson or Olave? I'd go Olave just barely. Art, Baker or Tua? Art, I'd go Baker. Baker over Tua. Tommy Barbetta, Tyreek Hill is going to be playing. I prefer him. Kevin KJ Moore, I'm going to lean towards Kamara. Kevin KJ Moore, I'd go Kamara. JMCD, I'd go Olave just barely over Addison, though it's close. Women with Drive, Olave or Elliott? I'd go Olave. Super Pants, I'd go Mostert and Ayuk. Super Pants, Mostert and Ayuk. Close, though. George, I'd go Devontae Smith. Formerly known as, pick 1. I'm going to go with Brandon Cooks, I think, formerly known as. Very close, though, but I'll go Brandon Cooks. Bob Jeff Supreme, I'd go Tyreek Hill and Tyreek Hill and Amari Cooper. Bob Jeff Supreme, Tyreek Hill and Amari Cooper. Exit Velo, Nico Collins over Palmer and Jones if he plays. It depends. If Trevor Lawrence plays, I actually might like Zay Jones more. Brenton, Taysom Hill, or Gus Edwards. Brenton, I'm going to say Taysom Hill. I'll take the risk. Clark, Swift, or Montgomery. Clark, I'd go Swift. Clark, I'd go Swift. Luis Salazar, start wide receiver Waddle or Garrett Wilson. Luis Salazar, I'll go Waddle just barely. Jacob Lantis, Aaron Jones, Jacobs, Connor, JT, pick 2. Aaron Jones for sure. And then I think I'd go JT, but it's close between the others, Jacob. Don J, Olave or Barkley for the flex. Don J, I'd go Olave. Frank Hernandez, Ingram or Laporta. Both are going to have good matchups. I actually think both are decent plays. I'd go Laporta, though, just barely. Keegan Gaspard between Saquon, Godwin, Addison, and Chuba Hubbard. I need one running back, one RB, and one flex. I'd go Godwin, Addison, and Chuba Hubbard. Godwin, Addison, and Chuba Hubbard, Keegan. Those would be the 3 for me. Karen Brown, I'm going to say Jets defense just barely. It's close, though, but I'll go Jets defense. Stephen McCabe, start 3. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, and if Pittman is healthy enough to play, I'd go Pittman, but he may be out. Tino Ack, Russell, Gino, or Browning. I'm going to go Gino. Tino Ack, I'd go Gino just barely. Wheezy, Zeke, or Swift, I'd go Swift. KW1 Cheater, Rival 9. I can't wait to play it. Let's go. Let's go for it. Philly Sports Highlights. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Goddard, I think. I'd go Goddard over Likely. Instigator, I'd go Godwin over Olave. Godwin over Olave, Instigator. Gabriel Beatty, sit 2. Jefferson, Rice, Metcalf, Olave, and more. Sit 2, I'd sit Adams, and I'd sit Olave. I prefer if you guys ask who I'd start. I always say that just when I'm going in rapid fire, it's always like throw it on the reverse when you're in full drive. I think Zay Jones is out. Double check. Jay Morris, could you do that for us? Super Pants, I'd go Rice over Waddle. Super Pants, Rice over Waddle. Tylen Apostitz, would you sit? Who would you sit? Who would you start? Ayuk, Puka, Mixon, or James Conner? I think I'd start Mixon out of that group, actually. Mixon and McBride and Njoku are both great plays. I'll go McBride just barely, but it's very close. Daniel F. I'd go Devontae Smith, Ridley, and Waddle. Smith, Ridley, and Waddle would be the 3, Daniel F. C-Do-04, I'd go Achan. C-Do-04, I'd go Achan. Nick Hicken, I'd go Baker over Stafford. Baker over Stafford. Keebs, which QB would I go with? I'd go Geno Smith. I'd go Geno Smith if he's healthy out of that group, Keebs. Jay Franco, Kincaid, Freiermuth, or Hunter Henry. I'd go Kincaid, Jay Franco. I'd go Kincaid. User 810, I'd go Laporta. User 810, I'd go Laporta. Brenton, I'd go Taysom Hill. Brenton, I'd go Taysom Hill. We don't stop until we see the end of the hearts, which we just saw. That is our first rapid fire of the night, everybody. Thanks for tapping the screen. Because we've hit 2 5,000 like benchmarks, I am going to give out picks right now. So if you guys have been waiting on a few free picks for the evening, here you go. And the first pick I'm going to give out is about tonight's game. I am taking the Rams on the money line, and I am taking the Rams to cover at -2.5. We'll talk about that number in a second. So 2 picks right there for you. But let me show you why. And the reason I actually want to show you is I want to go to Outlier right now, and I want to look up the game picks. And I talked about that UNC-Oklahoma matchup yesterday, and a very important note that really caught my eye. So, same thing as the UNC-Oklahoma game last night. Not only is a large percentage of the spread bets on the Rams, 81% of all bets are on the Rams to cover tonight. But it's not just the 81% on the Rams to cover, it's also 79% of the money is on the Rams to cover. For all of those new to sports betting, when you see a large percentage of bets on one team, that's the public. When you see a large percentage of money on one team, when there's a lot of money being bet on one team, that's often sharp money. That's known as like Vegas experts, that's professional gamblers, that's people who do this for a living. When the percentage of bets and the percentage of money are both on the same team, take that team. I'm riding with the Rams tonight, and I am clearly not alone. I like the Rams on the money line, and I like the Rams to cover, and it's all about where the money's being bet. Sports, I'll give you a link and a referral code so you see every bet that I make every single day. You can follow, you can fade, that's up to you, but at least you'll see every bet that I make, and that way you'll be well informed as to the plays I like, and maybe that'll steer you in a good direction for either Thursday night football or maybe some Thursday night basketball, because my mind and my bets haven't only been on the NFL. I've also bet the NBA and the NHL tonight. So if you guys want access to every bet that I make every day, just DM me on Instagram and you will get every pick. With that said, let's get back to your fantasy questions. Large Bino, start 3, OBJ, Drake London, Addison, Thielen, Watson, and McLaurin. Large Bino, I got to admit to you don't have good wide receivers this week. Really bad matchups for a number of them. Do not expect this group to have success. I'll go OBJ, London, and Addison. Those would be the 3, but Large Bino, I really have fear for you. Haha. Start JT or DK. I'd start DK. DK by a mile. DK over JT by a mile. Bob Jeff Supreme, pick one for the flex. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Sutton over Chuba Hubbard, but I don't feel great about that, to be honest. I'm going to reset the live goal. When we hit our new live goal, we will do another rapid fire. So if you guys love the rapid fire, we'll do another one in just a moment. Daniel F. Mahomes or Stafford? I'd go Patrick Mahomes, Daniel F. Bald is beautiful. Have to drop one? I'd probably drop JT, even though Bijan disappointed me last week. Sean, start 3. Sean, I'd start Higgins, Godwin, and Ridley. Higgins, Godwin, and Ridley, I think I'd sit Olave. It's close, though. Brickman, 81. I'd go Dalton Kincaid. Brickman, I'd go Dalton Kincaid. Let's get our first caller of the night. Heat for your feet. Hit us up with a Galaxy. We got to get him on the air and see what he wants to talk about. Heat for your feet. What's good?
What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. Just got a couple questions for you.
Sure, go ahead.
So, one, do you think Hill and Jacobs are going to be playing this week?
I think Hill's going to be playing. I think Tyreek Hill's playing.
Yeah, because I had a bye for the playoffs last week, so that was good. But, I had 6 people all get injured. I had Moss, Pittman, Hill, Jacobs all fucking get injured. So
brutal.
Yeah, but then, secondly, do you think Pittman's going to play?
I'll say this: the last I heard of it, he was a limited participant at practice, and that gave me some optimism. Just because, given the turn of the week, that's what we want to be hearing. But Colts I think they're encouraged by where he is right now. I am a little hesitant to give you too much confidence on it, but for the moment, I think he is going to play.
Okay, and then lastly, what was I going to say? Oh, so if it comes down to it, so I have Jacobs at my flex. If he's out, do I play Zay? This might be a dumb question, but it's just the defense that's making me scared. Zay Flowers or Brandon Cooks? See what I mean? You see what I mean?
Well, it's tricky, and here's why it's tricky. I think Zay Flowers is going to get more targets. He might get more receptions. Is Brandon Cooks going to get the home run that you need? Is Brandon Cooks getting that one touchdown? He didn't score a touchdown last week. He's been a very consistent touchdown play over the last 2 months. I'm going to lean towards Brandon Cooks, I think.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Heat for your feet. Really appreciate you supporting the show, man. Have a great night.
Of course, man. You too.
Ooh, that was a tough one. Good question. Let's get Retro Dad up here. Retro Dad, hit us back up. I tried to get you on the show, and you dropped on me. Let's see what Happy Hour wants to talk about. Happy Hour's next up. Happy Hour, what's good? Happy Hour, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
I got a flex question. Do I start Sutton, Swift, or Addison?
Okay. Swift has the best matchup. I'm going to say Swift. Cortland Sutton's been a really good play, but he's got a tough matchup against the Patriots. I'll say DeAndre Swift. Very close, though. Wish you could start Sutton and Swift, to be honest.
Yeah, I would. I'm running Puka and DJ.
Watch out. Puka, I got to warn you, Puka is not a favored wide receiver this week. The Saints are a better pass defense than people are giving credit. Be careful.
All right. So do you think I should start Puka or Sutton this week?
I would start Sutton. And do I feel great about that? No. But it really comes down to who do I think scores a touchdown. Derek Akers. Derek, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man?
How can we help you?
Okay, so listen, I'm trying to figure out the best defense to play this week.
Go ahead.
I got Denver and Green Bay.
I think I'd go Green Bay just barely. With the Patriots offense, yeah, they're bad, but I also think they'll probably pound the rock with Zeke, just like the Panthers will run the ball with Chuba Hubbard. I think I just like I think I like the Packers defense more. I think.
Even though it's in Carolina and Denver is home.
I understand why you're on the fence about it. Both teams give me reason to believe that they could have bad games. But the Panthers have been one of the most consistent underplay. What am I really thinking? I'm not even thinking, like, because the matchups are so similar, both offenses are bad, both defenses are pretty good. What I'm really thinking is I'm actually switching over to like a sports betting thought, and I'm thinking which game is more likely to go under its score total.
Right.
That's Packers-Panthers. We just saw the Panthers win by scoring 9 points. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do I really trust the Panthers to be able to put anything together? Fine, Chuba Hubbard runs for 80 yards. Fine, Bryce Young throws for a touchdown. I just don't see where they're getting offense, so I think I'd rather go Packers.
But it also might be snowing in Denver. I'm also thinking about that.
You're now taking this one step farther than I would, which is you're making it about the weather. I totally understand that. I'm making it about the matchup, and I just think the Panthers are a worse offense.
I get you. Okay. And then I got one more.
Sure.
So my league, we do a IDP player. You know what that is?
No, explain.
It's like an individual defensive player.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm thinking Zaire Franklin, Bobby Wagner, or Bobby Okereke.
Wow. Zaire Franklin, Bobby Wagner, or who?
Bobby Okereke, the Giants linebacker.
And you get points for tackles, sacks, interceptions, all that?
2 points per tackle, a point for assisted tackle. Sack, 4 points.
So funny enough, you're actually okay if the team he's on is bad or if the matchup that he has is bad because he might get more tackles, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
It's Franklin, it's Wagner, and it's who again?
Bobby Okereke, the Giants.
Yeah. It's interesting because the Giants one, he may get a lot of tackles just because the Eagles will be running the ball on him. I think that's actually a decent play. But I'm gonna go with Zaire Franklin. The dude's actually a tackling monster this year.
Yeah, he leads the league.
Right. He leads the league. I think the Falcons are going to try and run the ball with Bijan and Tyler Algier. I think I go Franklin just barely.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate you.
Have a great night, Derek.
All right, bro.
If you guys want us to do another rapid fire, all you have to do is hit our live goal of roses. Once we hit 100 roses, we will do another rapid fire. We have hit 15,000 likes, which means we have actually another free pick coming your way. We're going to give out another free pick for all those watching the show. Here's the next free pick I'm going to give out. I'm going to stay with this NFL game tonight, and I am taking Saints, Rams, and I'm taking under. I got it at 50.5. For all of those watching, I got this at 50.5. Now, yes, I buy points. Some of you guys may not like that, but I buy points because the sports books, they're trying to take my money. They are trying to beat me, and they set lines that are intentionally set to be a trap. I buy points to get a little bit of an advantage on that. It's one of the reasons I do it. The over-under for tonight is set at 46.5. I like the under in this one. Why? Because the Rams have been a consistent underplay for a while now. The under for the Rams is a good play, especially at home. I'm taking the under on this one. I'm taking the Saints on the under as well. I like the under in this game. Again, I'm taking it at 50.5. I'm taking under 50.5. You can get under 50.5 right now at minus 210. If you get that at DraftKings minus 219, BetMGM minus 210, that's where I'm taking this one. 50.5 feels like a very safe play for me. I love that. 50.5 is the bet for me. Sherry, Freiermuth or Ferguson? I'm going to go Ferguson just barely. I know Freiermuth has the better matchup, but I still trust Ferguson more because that Cowboys offense. Oliver, Denver, Houston, or Chicago defense? I'm going Chicago. I'm staying with Chicago. Blake, Calvin Ridley, or Zay Flowers? I'd go Calvin Ridley, Blake. I'd go Calvin Ridley. Let's get another guest up here. John wants to join the show. John's one of our favorites. John, what's good?
Oh, nothing much, brother. Just got home from work. How you doing?
Oh, loving life. How can we help you tonight?
All right. Pick one out of Flowers, Addison, Allen, and Thielen.
Well, Allen's out, guys. Keenan Allen has officially been ruled out. So easy to make that decision.
Okay.
So I'd go Addison. John, Addison would be the one I like out of that group.
Okay, so that was my wide receiver help. Now on my flex, Flowers, Chandler, Moss.
Flowers.
Flex. Can I get one more?
Of course, John.
All right. Hurts or Purdy?
Hurts.
Hutchinson or Likely?
Hawkinson.
All right, I'll save the rest for.
I love the word association, John. We do this so fast, you and me. We got a good chemistry going on these.
I want some of them other people to get some of their advice in too. You know, just because I feel like I got so many teams in this. I asked for the ones that I really feel like I got a chance in actually winning the championship in. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So, them are the ones that I was just eager about. That's why I said last night, no hard feelings about it. I understood why you weren't really feeling the one-on-one chat thing after watching that movie last night, but it's all good. I got you today. I knew you'd be here.
John, you knew I'd be here because I'm here every day, and at this point, I can expect you every day. You're so consistent in viewing, so I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother. You have a good afternoon, and I'll keep listening.
I can't wait to talk to you again, John. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Bye.
Okay, let's get another guest up here. Again, we'll do another rapid fire when we hit our live goal of 100 roses. I know we're closing in on that, so when we hit that, we will do another rapid fire. But for now, we're going to try and get another guest up on the show. Seeing up Spinning Wheel of Death. So, Sky Fawson, Spinning Wheel of Death knocked you out. Let's see if we can get Emily on the line. Emily wants to ask a question. Emily, what's good?
Hey.
How you doing this evening?
Oh, okay. So I have a couple of things. I have Goff and Justin Fields. This is my first time doing fantasy football, so I'm excited.
How far are you in the playoffs?
I am second place, first game.
Let's go, Emily. Round of applause for Emily, everybody. When you guys start your fantasy careers and you make it second in your league, you got to give a round of applause for that. Well done, Emily. Between Goff and Fields, I'm going to lean towards Goff just slightly. I think Fields could have a good running day against the Cardinals, but I think Goff has better opportunity for passing stats. I'll go Goff.
Okay, and then my last one is Wilson or London.
Garrett Wilson?
Yes, as a wide receiver.
Man, Emily, this is a tricky one. Okay, so Drake London does not have as good a matchup as I would like. I'm really torn on this. Garrett Wilson has a great matchup, but a poop quarterback. Drake London has a bad matchup, probably still also has a poop quarterback. So I think I'd go Garrett Wilson. I'm not expecting him to have the massive day that you and I both want, but he'll, I think, get probably 5 catches, something like maybe 55, 60 yards, and I hope a touchdown for you. I think London has maybe a better chance of getting a touchdown, but I don't think he's going to have as good a day overall. So I'm going to say just barely Garrett Wilson. It's very close, though.
All right, cool. And then I do have one more thing.
Fire away.
Cooper Kupp or Jacob Myers?
So I'd go Cooper Kupp. Even though the matchup's not great tonight, he has been red hot on fire. And most importantly, Emily, Cooper Kupp on the depth chart for the Rams, he's the number 1 wide receiver. So he's going to get the most amount of targets possible, the most opportunities with the ball. Jacoby Myers, he's the 2nd wide receiver on the Raiders. So he's getting the scraps. He's not the favorite child. He's the 2nd favorite child. So you always want to go with that person who's just going to get more opportunities for you. So Cooper Kupp's the better play this week.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your help.
Emily, good luck this week. Hope we're talking again next week when you make it to your
Yeah, I'm
championship.
definitely following.
Thanks so much, Emily. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
When we get to 100 roses, we'll do another rapid fire, so make sure you guys are hitting us up with those roses. When we hit 20,000 likes, we are going to give out another free pick, so we're pretty close to that. We'll do another rapid fire, like I said, in just a minute once we hit that live goal. But for the moment, we're going to get another guest up here. Za wants to join the show. Let's see what Za wants to talk about. Za, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you living?
I'm all right. I'm back again.
Let's go.
Denver defense, Cowboys defense, or the Jets defense?
I'm going to say the Jets defense by a very small margin over the Broncos, but really it's just like, do I think the Commanders could absolutely have a dog poop of a day with sacks and turning the ball over? Yes, so I'll take the Jets.
All right. Should I start Derrick Henry this week?
I would. I like the matchup that he has.
You will start Derrick Henry?
Who's your other option?
I could start Tyler Lockett. I could start Derrick Henry. I could start Rice. I could start Diggs. I mean, I could flip them around so many ways.
Yeah. I hear it. Let me say this. Diggs has to be in your lineup. Diggs is a must start this week. Must start. I think Rice is a must start also. So I'd put those two in. I think I like Derrick Henry probably at the third most out of the group you said. I think it's close though because Lockett and Henry I think are very similar in terms of the value that they could generate, but I think Henry just gets more touches, and that's what usually makes the difference for me.
Okay, one more question. I also have St. Brown. Should I start him?
Which one?
I have Amon St. Brown.
Oh, yeah, you got to play him. Absolutely. I didn't know you had him as well. No, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a must start.
Yeah, man, I'm the 6th seed in the second round, and I'm probably gonna win this.
I was about to say, how are you a 6th seed? Your team is loaded, Za. I mean, this is as good as 6th seed. This is like the Giants in 2007, man.
Yeah, I have a pretty loaded lineup, and I'm the 6th seed. But every week I played, it seemed like the team that I played against played their best games against me.
You know what? That's fine because regular season titles mean nothing to me. It's about winning championships, and you have a loaded playoff. Here's what I would say. Diggs, Rice, and Amon-Ra St. Brown must be in your lineup. They have to be in your lineup. I don't care who else you have. Those are 3 guys I'm starting this week.
All right, that's all I want to know, man. That's all I want to know.
Get that dub, Zal. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Appreciate you guys being with us. Hope you guys are loving the content and loving the show. I'm going to give out another free pick right now because we just hit 20,000 likes. So another free pick coming your way. We're going to go to the NBA now. I'll give out some player prop bets in a little bit, but I'm going to go to the NBA, and I am going to take the Bulls on the money line tonight, guys. Bulls on the money line. Next free pick we're giving out. We'll do another rapid fire when we hit 100 roses. We're a little under 30 away. So if you want a rapid fire, all you have to do is hit us up. We are also putting in is it the chamois rule? If we remember the chamois rule, that's if you contribute to the show, we are going to prioritize questions from you during the non-rapid fire. J-Dubs, Achan, Bijan, or Montgomery. Believe it or not, Bijan's the best start. J-Dubs, I hate it after last week because Arthur Smith sucks, but Bijan's the best play this week. That's who I'd go with. Mrs. Lady, I'd go McBride. Mrs. Lady, I'd go McBride. Thanks, Ranger. We're getting close to that live goal. Almost there. Oh, we just hit the live goal. Okay, guys, you know what that means. It is time for rapid fire. If you're waiting on hold to talk, we're going to get back to calls right after the rapid fire. But here's how rapid fire works. We answer as many questions as we can, as long as we see you guys tapping the screen. The moment we see the hearts on the TikTok screen stop, we stop rapid fire. But until then, we answer as many questions as we can. And we start rapid fire, everybody, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engage. Let's go. Luke W., I'd go Walker. Luke W., I'd go Walker. Ryan Chin, I'd go McBride, just barely over Laporta. Ronnie, I'd go Browning. Ronnie, I'd go Browning. Colin Starr, I'd go Saquon and Puka. Saquon and Puka, Colin Starr. CCE, I'd go with Lockett. CCE, I'd go with Lockett. Jorge, Kamara, 4.5 receptions. Haven't looked at it, but might be a decent play. Kick comments matter. Laney1, we'll be looking at your comments too. We're here for them. Legion Blitz, I'd go Dak. Legion Blitz, I'd go Dak. John 305, I'd go DJ Moore and Cup. John 305, DJ Moore and Cup. Majomes, I'd go Jaden Reed. Majomes, I'd go Jaden Reed. Matthew Ferguson, I'd go Packers. Matthew Ferguson, I'd go Packers. Tyler, I'd go Olave and Rice. Tyler Femright, I'd go Olave and Rice. Danish Dama, I'd go Ridley. Danish Dama, I'd go Ridley. The problem is you don't know if Trevor Lawrence is going to play. Really quick, I want to see if we had any word on Trevor Lawrence. Oh, he didn't practice Thursday. Never mind. Danish Dama, go Olave. Danish Dama, go Olave. Jennifer, I'd go Waddle. Jennifer, I'd go Waddle. Bourbon West, I'd go DK. Bourbon West, I'd go DK. Captain Cola, I'd go Lockett. Captain Cola 412, I'd go Lockett. Bahan Boy, Bulldogs, I'd go Likely, believe it or not. Likely over Williams. Matt Holiday, I'd go Saints defense. Matt Holiday, Saints over Cowboys. Kevin Perez, Hawkinson. Kevin Perez, I'd go Hawkinson. Jacob Duffy, I'd go Amari Cooper. Jacob Duffy, Amari Cooper. Lanny 1, I'd go JJ. Lanny 1, I'd go JJ. CCE, I'd go Stafford. CCE, I'd go Stafford. Braden Plays, I'd go Goff. Braden Plays, I'd go Goff. Reversed, I'd go Fields over Stafford. Reverse, Fields over Stafford. Evan Curry, I'd go Brown, London, and I think I go Judy, but I really don't like your receivers. Agoram, 44, I'd go Baker and Cup. Agoram, 44, Baker and Cup. Matthew Ferguson, I think I'm leaning Achan just barely. Matthew Ferguson, I'm leaning Achan just barely. Majomes, you like Palmer? No. Tim Reams, I'd go Addison. Tim Reams, I'd go Addison. ODEH, I'd go Singletary and Deontay Johnson. Ben, I'd go Breece Hall. Ben, Breece Hall. Bourbon West, is that Breece Hall or Garrett Wilson? I'd go Garrett Wilson over Breece Hall. Bourbon West, I don't know Pittman's status, so you might want to start Puka just to be safe. Splooby, Tua or Stafford? I'm going to lean just slightly towards Stafford. John 305, I'll go Bijan. Braden Plays, pick 3. I'd go Cup, Rice, Higgins. Cup, Rice, Higgins would be the 3. Rapid fire continues. Reggie Garcia, Olave. Reggie Garcia, Olave. Cross, I'd go Higgins over Puka. Cross, Higgins over Puka. Tyler, 49-11. Who to start in the flex? Eckler, Wilson, Higgins, JT, or Nico Collins? I'd go T. Higgins. Tyler, I'd go T. Higgins. Ethan Claycomb, I'd go Mahomes. Ethan Claycomb, I'd go Mahomes. Justin Gonzalez, I'm going to lean towards the Jets defense. Justin Gonzalez, I'll go Jets just barely over the Browns. Lane, I'd go McBride. Lane, I'd go McBride. Gerp, I'd go Flacco. Gerp, I'd go Flacco. Sebastian, I'd go Diggs. Sebastian, Diggs is my favorite wide receiver this week. Valeri, I'd go McBride. Valeri, I'd go McBride. K, I'd go Baker. K, Davey, I'd go Baker. Hall, I'd go Shaheed. Hall, I'd go Shaheed. Ayush, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Ayush, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Lane Johnson, I'd go Pacheco. Lane Johnson, I'd go Pacheco. Andre TMC, I'd go Packers. Andre TMC, I'd go Packers. Instigator, I'd go Browning. Instigator, I'd go Browning. After the rapid fire, Jorge. After the rapid fire, I'll do it. Braden Plays, I'd go Aaron Jones and Bijan. Aaron Jones and Bijan. Reversed, we'll talk Kamara right after the rapid fire. Tim Reams, I'd go Browning. Tim Reams, I'd go Browning. Steele, I'd go Cup, and I'd go Amari Cooper. Steele, Cup, and Cooper. Asher, I'd go Baker. Asher, I'd go Baker over Fields. Danny B, I'd go Goddard. Danny B, I'd go Goddard. Not Will, I'd go Breece Hall. Not Will, I'd go Breece Hall. Luke W, I'd go Jacobs, but we don't know if he's going to be healthy, but if he is, I'd go Jacobs. Pedro, I'd go Goff over Stafford. Pedro, Goff over Stafford. Apex Trev, I'd go Kelsey. Apex Trev, I'd go Kelsey. Nino, we will put up our picks in a minute, buddy. Jay Lightman, I'd go Browning. Jay Lightman, I'd go Browning. Dirk Diggler, Mostert and Bijan. Mostert and Bijan, Dirk Diggler. Romnick, I'd go Baker. Romnick, I'd go Baker. 69 Kevo, I'd go Bills defense. Bills over Jets just barely. User 5576, I'm going Purdy. I'm going Purdy over Stafford. Tino Ack, I'm going to go OBJ. Tino Ack, I'll go OBJ just barely. Ando, I'd go Hawkinson and McBride. Hawkinson and McBride. I love the picks, though. Not Will, I'd go Brees Hall. Caden, Tay Sosa version, I'd go D-Hop. Yep, I'd go D-Hop just barely. If so, Etienne over Puka? I think you're right. Caden. Lido, I'd go Hopkins. Lido, I'd go Hopkins. Topher, I'd go Olave just because we don't know if Pittman's going to be healthy. Pedro, I'd go Goff. Jesse, I'd go Puka just barely. Wise Owls, I'd go Njoku. Wise Owls, Njoku. Nino Pena, I'd sit Gibbs. But if Pittman doesn't play, there's your answer. Smalls, I'd go Fields. Patrick Long, I like Gabe Davis this week. I really like the matchup. Andre TMC, I'd go Tyler Boyd. Woody 206, I'd go Bijan. Woody 206, I'd go Bijan. Valeri Sands, I'm going to say the Falcons defense by a very small margin. Michael, I'd start Olave and I'd start Ayuk. B, I'd start Swift over Montgomery. B, reversed, I'd go Kyron and Achan. PVC fam, I'd go Higgins, Ridley, and Sutton. Luke, I'd go Odell Beckham Jr. Steele, I'd go Ferguson. Uda, 41, I'd go Singletary. Noah, I'd go Purdy. B, I'd go Cup, barely over Rice. Apex Trev, I'm going to go with the Broncos defense. JP, I'm going Achan. CK, I'm going DK. Hayden, I'm going OBJ. Ranger, Minnesota over the Lakers. LeBron is out. Davis might be out. Ranger, that's exactly right. Timberwolves is the play. Jay, I'd go Olave. I'm going Olave just barely. Dread 100, I'm going Purdy. Ben Taylor, I'm starting Olave, Adams, and Higgins. Ben Taylor. Ali Hamad, I'd go Bills. Joe Mama, I'm going Mike Evans. It's Mike Evans barely over Cooper Kupp. Dirk Diggler, Rice and Addison. T. Anderson, I'd go Swift. AG, I'd go Kincaid. Joe, I'd go Lawrence over Stafford. The problem is, I don't know if Lawrence is going to play this week. If he does, he's got a great matchup. King Logan, I'd go Warren. Daniel F, I'd go Eagles defense. EMN, I'd wait for Trevor Lawrence. Guys, we just hit the end of the rapid fire. Hope you guys love that rapid fire. We're going to do more. As long as we hit our live goal, we'll keep doing them. But first, Jorge asked us a question, and I want to make sure we go do our research for Jorge. His question was on Alvin Kamara, over under 4.5 receptions for Alvin Kamara. So let's go help Jorge out, and let's go check out Alvin Kamara and his receptions. Specifically, we're looking at receptions here. And again, we're using the Outlier app. For those watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, Outlier is the sports research tool that I use every day. It's phenomenal. You want a free 7-day trial? Just DM me on Instagram. One thing I'll say, Jorge, the algorithm does not like the over. The implied probability likes the under at 53%. This hasn't been a very good ticket, especially on the road. That's actually what's most concerning to me, Jorge. When I put this on the road, it's cashed in only 3 of the last 10 games. I understand twice it hit, but that's against Houston and Minnesota. I don't like this play today. I just think you're overreaching on this one. The Rams aren't a vulnerable defense against the running back position. I'm taking the under if I go in any direction, but frankly, it's just not one I bet, Jorge. And this is one of the issues I have sometimes with the bets that you guys put out there. You guys can bet what you want, but make sure you're putting down bets where there's a strong trend in that direction. Don't just throw your money down on anything. I am going to give out a few more picks for you guys. We just talked about one of them. Lakers, a little banged up. I love the Timberwolves on the money line. In fact, I am going to make it my SHARPZ play of the day, everybody. The SHARPZ play of the day. You guys know every single day we give out our favorite pick. Make sure you guys are hitting me up. The SHARPZ play of the day. And the SHARPZ play of the day is going to be the Timberwolves on the money line, guys. Timberwolves on the money line. Timberwolves have been the best team in the NBA other than the Celtics. I think they win tonight against the Lakers. Timberwolves money line is my SHARPZ play of the day. If you want every bet I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Butt Sports on Instagram. I give away every pick for free. Game picks, total plays, player prop bets, parlays, everything. I give away all of my picks for free every single day. So all you have to do is DM me on Instagram, just like Music Box Toy Box. Music Box Toy Box DM'd me on Instagram. He just got every bet. Mick Guy just DM'd me on Instagram. Gets every pick I make every day. He just got the link in the referral code. So if you want every bet, that's all you have to do. Just DM me on Instagram. I give away the picks for free. Let's get another guest up on the show. Let's get Ooh La La. Let's get Ooh La La up on the show. Let's see what Ooh La La wants to talk about. Ooh La La, what's good?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, man. I survived this week. You gave me the Joe Flacco pick, and hey, it took 2 passes. It only took 2 passes, and he was in the 20s. We'll take it.
It's funny how we get to this point of the year, and it's like, I'm recommending Joe Flacco, and it worked. What a freaking miracle. I mean, it's amazing.
I'll take it. I won. I'm on to the next week. So I got a couple of questions for you. Am I going Joe Flacco again this week? I don't think CJ's playing. Is CJ Stroud leaning towards not out?
CJ Stroud's not going to play. I like Joe Flacco.
Okay, I'll stick with them. Now, my next question. This is kind of a whole team question. So bear with me. I'm starting Justin Jefferson, Olave as my 2 wide receivers.
Yeah.
And then at running back, I have Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, and then at flex, I have Pollard. But my other options are Ridley, I have Zay Flowers, and I have Sutton. What moves would you make there? I mean,
I don't like Jonathan Taylor this week. I don't like Jonathan Taylor. Who's your flex right now?
I had Pollard, so I can move.
Put Pollard in. Take JT out and put Cortland Sutton in.
Sutton at my flex, okay.
And it's not that I got to make sure I preface this. It's not that I love Sutton's matchup against the Patriots. I don't. It's just that when I'm purely saying that because he's been so consistent getting a touchdown. 1 touchdown, he's worth the start. It takes 1. I have faith in him more than some of the other guys you mentioned.
Okay, appreciate you. And then we're going Joe Flacco. Bears or Texans on defense?
I'm going Bears.
Okay. And then Amari Cooper or Godwin in a separate league.
Ooh, I like them both, but I'll go Godwin. I'll go Godwin just barely.
I could take out Singletary or Mostert.
I would take out Singletary.
Take out Singletary and go with Godwin and Cooper.
Yep,
Cooper.
That's exactly right.
Okay, take out Singletary. Okay. All right, appreciate you, bud. You have a good one, man.
You have a great night, Ooh La La. Can't wait to talk to you again. Let's get another guest up on the show. Let's go to Aiden. Let's see what Aiden wants to talk about. He's next on the line. Aiden, what's good? We're getting Spinning Wheel of Death. Let's see if we can get Aiden up here. No, Spinning Wheel of Death is going to overtake Aiden, so we got to go to someone else. Let's go to Kay. Kay Davies going to be the next one on the line. Let's see what Kay Davey wants to talk about. Kay, what's good?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. How can we help you?
So I need Rams or Bills defense.
Bills.
And then my next one is Baker or Stafford.
Baker Mayfield.
Okay, so then should I play Mike Evans too then, you think?
You know it. They have just a great matchup. So even though I'm not huge on stacking in season long, this is a week to do it. I'd go Baker and I'd go Mike Evans.
Okay, so you like Mike Evans over Jayden Waddle?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, have a great night.
You too.
If you want to ask your question, we're here for you. Butt Fumble Sports is live every single day, 5 p.m. Eastern, every single day, answering your questions. I'm going to get another live goal set so we can do another rapid fire. But while I do that, Adam is going to be the next one that we bring up to ask his question. Let's see what Adam wants to talk about. Adam, what's good?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So I made it to the semifinals.
Way to go.
Of my thing with your help. So thank you. I'm in a weird spot because my bench is looking pretty nice, and my lives are, and my current people are like also nice. So I'm in a tough position. So I'm sitting between right now tonight. I have Taysom Hill or Hunter Henry.
Ooh.
Tight end.
Oof. That's
it's a
tough.
one because that's been my difficult spot.
Yeah,
this year.
yeah, that's a really tough one. Because I mentioned this in yesterday's show. Ironically, Hunter Henry's the number 1 pass catcher on the Patriots, so he almost gets elevated status despite being on a bad offense. And the issue, obviously, with Taysom Hill is you're not sure he's going to get any value. You know, it's all about those specialty plays. So it's like Hunter Henry, number 1 pass catcher of the Patriots, versus Taysom Hill, absolute question mark at that position. I think I lean just slightly towards Hunter Henry, if I'm being honest.
Okay, cool. And then I had one more question too. So I've got, I'm sitting between my flex, which is Devontae Adams, Jordan Addison, Ezekiel Elliott, and Ty Chandler. Those are my flex. I have 2 flex spots, trying to fit in 2 of those.
Hit me with the names again real quick.
It's Devontae Adams, Ezekiel Elliott, Jordan Addison, and Ty Chandler.
Okay, Addison and Adams would be the 2 I'd go with.
Okay, over Zeke. Okay.
Is it? Here's my question. Here's actually a good. Is it the same team that has Hunter Henry?
Yes.
The reason I'm actually not taking Zeke and I'm taking Devontae Adams is I don't want to be overloaded on the Patriots offense. You can sell me 1 member of the Patriots offense. I'm not taking 2. So, if you really want to start Zeke, and I don't hate it, then I'd put in Taysom Hill. But to me, it's like, I don't want you to be setting your playoff hopes on the New England Patriots offense. That's a losing proposition. So, if you go Henry, sit Zeke. If you want to put in Zeke, start Taysom Hill. But I think that's what I feel strongest about. Only have 1 member of that Patriots offense.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Adam, have a great night. If you guys have a question, we are here for it. And fortunately for you, it's rapid fire time, everybody. We are about to do another rapid fire. But before we do, we are going to talk about Rival Fantasy really quick. For all of those new to Butt Fumble Sports, Rival Fantasy is a sponsor of our show. We do a lot of our season-long leagues through Rival Fantasy. And they actually have something about Brock Purdy or Alvin Kamara. If you don't like it, you can just skip it. So you literally can find the best bets every single day, going through players you think are going to have a better fantasy day. And the reason I like this is because if I'm doing my research on fantasy matchups all week long, means I should be able to pick out the best bets as well. If you guys want to try Rival Fantasy, make sure you download the app Rival Fantasy. I assure you guys, pretty good way to cash in on these Rival Fantasy challenges every single week. Now, with that said, we have rapid fire to get to, everybody. For those new to Butt Fumble Sports, rapid fire is where I answer as many questions as I can, as fast as I can. All I ask is you guys tap the screen. You guys keep tapping the screen on TikTok. I will not stop answering your fantasy questions, okay? Let me get a quick sip of water and catch my breath, and then we'll start rapid fire. Okay, everyone. We start rapid fire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engage. Let's go. Anthony B, I'd go Stafford. Anthony B, I'd go Stafford. Dennis, I'd go Waddle. Dennis, I'd go Waddle. Matthew, I'd go Rice and Higgins. Matthew, Rice. Take that back. Matthew, I'd go Rice and Davis. Matthew, Rice and Davis. Nuve DK, I'd go Mahomes. Nuve DK, I'd go Mahomes. Jessica Gray, I'd go Barkley and JT. Barkley and JT. John, I'd go Flacco over Love. John, Flacco over Love. Torchlight Kid, I'd go Pacheco. Torchlight Kid, I'd go with Pacheco. Corbin Smith, I'd go Njoku. Corbin Smith and Njoku. Valeri, I'd go Josh Allen. Guys, Josh Allen's my favorite quarterback this week. If you got Josh Allen, make sure he's in your lineup. Reef, I'd go Goff over Stafford. Reef, Goff over Stafford. Mechanic, I'd go Lawrence if he's healthy, but he didn't practice today. I am concerned. Ant 203, I'd go Swift. Ant 203, I'd go Swift. Jessica Gray, I'd go Godwin. Jessica Gray, Godwin. Nino Pena, I'd go Flacco. Nino Pena, I'd go Flacco. Adam Katzman, I'd go Lockett. Adam Katzman, I'd go Lockett. Dennis, I'd go Baker. Dennis, I'd go Baker. Big Boone, 21, I'm going to go Tua just barely. Tua over Stafford barely. One slumpy man, I'd go Aaron Jones. One slumpy man, Aaron Jones. Gorge, I'd go Rice. Gorg, I'd go Rice. Tonio 92, I'd go Aaron Jones and I'd go Achan. Tonio 92, Jones and Achan. C do 04, I'd go Baker. C do 04, I'd go Baker. Sam, I'd go Olave. Sam, I take it back. I'd go Devontae Smith. Sam, I'd go Devontae Smith. Very close, but I think Smith is probably the better play. Thanks for the hat, Charlie, man. Tip of the cap to you. Uda 4, start 3. Mixon, Mostert, and I'll go with Singletary. Mixon, Mostert, and I'll go Singletary. Joe, I'd go Addison. Joe Muriel, I'd go Addison. Juicebox, Amari Cooper. Juicebox, Amari Cooper. Matthew, I'd go Zeke and Saquon. Matthew, Zeke and Saquon. Jorge, Mike Evans. Jorge, you gotta start Mike Evans this week. Jessica Gray, I'd go Hopkins. Jessica Gray, I'd go Hopkins. Torchlight Kid, I like Pacheco and Mixon. Wish you could start both. Probably I'd go Mixon because he's the running back and he gets more opportunities. So Mixon over Rice, very close though. Nuve DK, I'd go Laporta. Nuve DK, I'd go Laporta. Lanny 1, I'd go Mayfield. Lanny 1, I'd go Mayfield. John Gonzalez, JSN. John Gonzalez, JSN. Matt Holiday, I'd go Bears defense. Matt Holiday, Bears defense. Aiden Benson, I'd go Najee Harris. I don't feel great about it, Aiden, but Najee is the play. Saints plus 3.5. No, JAD. We're going with the Rams to cover. I took them at 2.5, but personally, I think the 4 is still worth covering. I think the Rams cover tonight. User 1397, I'd go Lockett. User 1397, I'd go Lockett. Johnny, I'd go Collins. Johnny, I'd go Collins. End of rapid fire, everybody. End of rapid fire. That was a fast one. The heart stopped a little bit faster. Don't worry, we'll set the live goal. That way, if you want to do a rapid fire, we can get back to it in just a little bit. But I want to give out another pick for everybody. Another free pick coming, and then we're going to get back to your calls. But first, another free pick, and I am giving out a player prop bet. Player prop bet for tonight's NFL game. The player prop bet is going to be Tyler Higbee over 24.5 receiving yards. Tyler Higbee over 24.5 receiving yards. Not Cooper Kupp, not Puka Nacua. Tyler Higbee over 24.5 receiving yards. It's actually a play I really like tonight. I almost thought about making it my best bet, but as someone else alluded to, with the Lakers sitting LeBron and potentially Anthony Davis, Timberwolves got that Sharps play of the day spot. But Tyler Higbee over 24.5 receiving yards. Love that one, guys. Let's get another caller up here. Let's get Topher1. Topher1 wants to join the show. He just dropped on us, so clearly no. Brazen wants to join the show. Brazen Leon. Let's see what Brazen Leon wants to talk about. Spinning Wheel of Death currently preventing us from getting to Brazen. Let's see. Brazen, hit us back up. You got a bad connection, so we'll try again later. Let's see if Topher1 can get us this time. Topher1, what's good?
What's going on, man?
How you doing this evening? Oh, guys, when you come on the air, you have to stay on the app. When you leave TikTok, you mute yourself. So, Topher, thanks for being the perfect role model for this. If you want to come on, you got to stay on the app to talk.
All right, is it working?
Yeah, I got you now.
I just got a quick question for my flex. I either need Etienne, Ty Chandler, Achan, or Chuba Hubbard. So
it's really tricky because Chuba Hubbard has a phenomenal matchup, but I'm going to lean towards Achan just barely. It's close, though.
Yeah, and then I just need
I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Perfect. Chuba Hubbard would be the other one.
All right, perfect. Yeah, because I mean, Etienne dominated, and then he's kind of fell off the cliff along with the Jags.
Couple issues with Etienne. One, Bucks are a good run defense. Two, don't know the status of Trevor Lawrence. That's going to impact their offense. Chuba Hubbard's got a good matchup. Achan, not a great matchup, but I think they're going to run the ball in this game. So I actually like those two a whole lot more.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Have a great night, Topher.
You too.
Let's get another guest up here. I Catch Fish wants to join the show. Let's see what I Catch Fish wants to talk about. I Catch Fish, what's good?
How you doing, man?
I'm loving life. How can we help you?
Awesome. I'm in the championship.
Oh, you're on a delay. What's up, I Catch Fish? How can we help you?
I'm in the championship and got questions all over the roster.
Fire away.
QB, I got Love in there right now, but I can go get Carr, Mullins, Flacco.
I'd go Flacco.
Flacco?
Yep.
All right. Receiver, I don't really like them either. I got Olave and Higgins in right now.
I like those two.
I also have I also have Ridley, D. Johnson.
I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Perfect. Chuba Hubbard would be the other. I Catch. I like the two you're starting. We're getting a lot of feedback noise, and so I'm going to cut you off just because I want to keep things going. But I do like the two that you had in there. Let's move on to the next caller. Let's see if Alan G is able to join the line. Alan, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. How can we help you, Alan? Guys, you got to stay on the app. Alan, you got to stay on the app or I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look at my fantasy lineup.
Yeah, got to have that question ready when you come on. What's up?
Okay, so I need a flex. It's either going to be a likely or Hall.
I'd go Breece Hall. He's got a good matchup this week, actually.
Okay, appreciate you, man.
Have a great night, Alan. Thanks for watching the show. Let's get Ephraim. Ephraim is the next one. Oh, he just dropped on us. No Ephraim. Let's get Kids Lives Matter. Kids Lives Matter is going to be the next on the line. Kids Lives Matter, what's good?
Hey, what's good?
How can we help you?
All right, so I need a pick for flex. I got Lockett, Thielen, Singletary.
Lockett, Thielen, Singletary?
Yep.
Lockett.
Bet. Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too.
Appreciate you guys watching the show. Let's get another one up here. Ricky is the next person who wants to join the show. Let's get... Oh, Ricky dropped on us. Okay, no Ricky. Let's get Kay. Kay, let's see if Kay can join the line. Kay, what's up?
What's going on, brother? How we doing?
I'm loving life. How can we help you?
All right, I just want to be locked in this week, man. I missed a couple couple plays last week, and I just want to make sure I'm locked in. So I just kind of want to give you my lineup and get your thoughts on it, plus a couple optional pivots.
Fire away.
If healthy at quarterback, I want to put T-Law in. For my running backs, I got Mostert and Henry. Wide receivers, Diggs and Evans. Tight end, TJ. Flex, Rice. And for my defense, Bears. That's the lineup I currently have in. My possible pivots / question marks if T-Law's not available. I do have Mullins on my bench.
Good.
I also have Shroud. I'm not wild about him.
He's not playing.
That too. I heard he's mostly be out. As far as the running backs go, I have Montgomery and Swift on my bench. I was just wondering if you think I should sub out Henry for one of those guys.
Swift.
Or leave as Swift.
It's the only thing. I love the lineup. Love the lineup, and I love how you're already planning for Trevor Lawrence potentially being out. Your wide receivers are going to save your week. That's what I'll say. But I think Swift is... Between Henry and Swift, it's so close. The concern I have is Henry could get a touchdown, but I think Swift's going to get more yards. So I like Swift's matchup a lot more, so I'll say Swift.
My only concern with Swift is that Jalen Hurts is such a goal.
He gets those vulture touchdowns. He takes those If Swift just got one touchdown that Jalen Hurts got, he would be one of the best fantasy plays of the week. If you want to go Henry, I get it. It really is a coin flip for me between Swift and Henry.
Okay. Question mark at Diggs. Do we trust him?
Yes. Don't worry about the past few weeks. Focus on the matchup this week. The Chargers are one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. They're terrible against wide receivers. And I think the Bills right now are looking to make a Josh Allen MVP case. Why does that matter? Because they're going to beat the Chargers. That's not in question. It's about how much do they want to beat the Chargers by. And I actually think that helps your Stephon Diggs case.
Okay, awesome. With my defense, I have the Bears in.
Yep.
I kind of worry if I'm chasing points. I was kind of going to viewpoint because they scored 15 straight in the last 3 weeks. I don't expect that obviously to keep continuing, but I do kind of feel like I like the matchup against Kyler Murray.
I love the Bears this week. The Bears are one of my favorite defenses. Ever since they got Montez Sweat, they're applying pressure up front. They're getting turnovers. They're turning those turnovers into points as well. I like the Bears defense a lot.
Okay.
The only defenses I probably prefer are like the Packers, the Jets. There aren't that many that I prefer over the Bears.
Okay. Regards to my wide receivers, sorry, I'm trying to just be efficient. I'm not trying to hold you.
I got you.
I do have Reed and Naku on my bench. I would not put those over Diggs or Evans or Rice in my opinion.
No. I like Reed, but not compared to those other three. The three you mentioned are three of my favorite receivers this week.
Awesome. That makes me feel really good. I know I've listened to you before. I know you're kind of indifferent to kickers, but being in the semifinals and everything matters at this point. I have the Rams kicker in for the night. I feel like the Saints defense is pretty decent. I feel like he may have opportunities, but do you think there's anybody else out there that you would put in over the Rams kicker?
First of all, Kay, I love a loyal viewer who knows me so well to be like, hey, I know you don't like what I'm about to ask, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Kay, I absolutely love it. That said, if I did have a kicker I'd prefer, it's Bass of the Bills. Same stadium, SoFi Stadium, so it's still in a dome, no weather conditions. I think the Bills are going to put up a ton of points. Now, I actually don't hate your Rams kicker idea. And the reason I don't hate it is I don't think the Rams offense is going to go wild tonight. I think the Saints are going to keep them in check enough. That could mean not touchdowns, but field goals to your line of thinking. Again, no weather conditions with the dome. I don't hate the idea of starting the Rams kicker.
You wouldn't put him over Santos, Folk, or Moody? Those are the kind of three I was looking at.
No. The only one I'd consider out of that group is Folk. And frankly, that means I'm trusting the Tennessee Titans offense a little bit more than I want to.
Absolutely. I understand you. It's only concerns I had. Now, if T-Law is out, how do we feel about Mullins?
I feel good about it. I like the matchup against the Lions.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I appreciate you taking time to answer my questions. I feel really good about my lineup going forward. As always, I appreciate your insight, and I think you do a great job, brother. I appreciate you.
Okay, thanks so much. Appreciate you watching the show. Let's get another guest up here. Guys, we will do another rapid fire when we hit 100 roses, so don't forget those roses are there for a reason. Rapid fire starts when we hit 100 roses. But for now, Warren Hackler, next guest on the show. Warren Hackler, what's good?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh, loving life. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, I just want to say thanks, man, for all your help and insight so far this year, man. You put me in first place, and now I'm getting ready to roll through the playoffs. I got some questions with my lineup, man. So at quarterback, I cut Stroud, and I picked up Baker Mayfield for this week.
Yep.
And because I had Goff, I've been asking you all year pretty much Stroud or Goff, so I went ahead and cut Stroud and picked up Baker. So here's my lineup right now, man. I just got some questions with. So I have CMC as one of my running backs. I have Rashid White, and I have Walker right now in the flex. And my wide receivers, I have A.J. Brown and St. Brown. And on the bench, so I have Olave on the bench, I have Jalen Warren on the bench, and I have Rashid Rice on the bench.
Who's your flex?
So I don't know if I should just roll with what I have.
Who's your flex?
Right now I have Walker from Seattle in my flex.
The two running backs that you have in, remind me, Christian McCaffrey and who?
And Rashid White.
Rashad White. Okay.
From
of Tampa Bay. I don't love Rashad White has been like a fantasy stud over the last month and a half. I don't love his matchup this week. I don't love it. Tough matchup against the Jaguars' run defense, actually. I think I'd stay with what you have, but it's close. Part of me wants to say put Walker in for White and put Rice in at the flex. That's the struggle right now. Like, the struggle for me right now is I love Rachaad White in the passing game, but in the running game, he's not going to have a big game. He's just not. Like, he might. The problem is Rachaad White's been so good in the receiving game. I don't know if I can sit him.
Yeah.
Man, that's
And
tough.
I think if Lawrence doesn't play, I figure Tampa Bay's going to have the ball quite a bit. That's the only thing with.
It's a great point, Warren Hackler. Honestly, for the moment, I'm saying stay with the lineup you have. It's very close for me, though. I am conflicted, I'm not going to lie, but I think you've got the right lineup in right now. I think.
Because I hate to sit Olave, to be honest with you. But
I don't have a problem sitting Olave. He's not the one I have a problem sitting right now. It's Rashee Rice. Rice is the one I wish I could get in the lineup.
Yeah. Well, like I just real quick, man, and I'm gonna get off here because I know some people want to get a hold of you. For my tight end, and I've been asking you all year, is either Komet or Kincaid kind of thing back and forth, and it seems like Kincaid's just not seeing the ball.
No.
I don't know what the deal is.
Kincaid,
and I don't know
start Kincaid this week. Start Kincaid this week, okay? I understand last week he was a fantasy loser. Good matchup this week against the Chargers. I'm starting Kincaid this week.
Okay. Well, my last thing, just real quick, was be my defense. I got the Broncos in there. I had the Broncos or the Browns, and I had the choice.
Broncos. I like your idea of the Broncos.
Okay, man, that's awesome. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for all your help this year. I appreciate it, buddy.
Warren Hackler, great to have you as a subscriber. I hope you have a great week.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate.
We'll get a rapid fire going, guys. I had to cut him off just a quick because we got to get rapid fire. But before we do, I want to say thank you to all of you guys watching the show by giving out a pick. We're going to give out a pick, and then I'm going to go rapid fire everybody. So pick, and then rapid fire. Ranger! Thanks so much for Santa's Express. Santa's Express is giving gifts, and we give out the gift of picks. Cashing tickets. Butt Fumble Sports is here for it. So let's give out a few more picks for everybody, okay? We're going to give out 2 picks right now. 2 picks coming your way. The first one is going to be Pelicans and Cavaliers under 234.5. Pelicans, Cavaliers under 234.5. That's the first bet. The second bet is going to be the Bucks on the money line. Bucks on the money line. You want a third? Okay, we'll give out a third. Thanks so much, Warren Hackler. Third pick's going to be Thunder on the money line, guys. 3 picks we gave out. Pelicans, Cavaliers under 234.5. Bucks on the money line and the Thunder on the money line. Those are the picks we're giving out. Now it is time, folks, for rapid fire. Can't wait for this rapid fire session. Here's how it works. If you tap the screen on TikTok, I will not stop answering questions. If you're waiting on hold for a call, don't worry, we'll still get to you. But rapid fire, we go as long as you keep tapping the screen. As long as we see the hearts on the screen, we do not stop answering your fantasy questions. Okay? Rapid fire starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire engage. Let's go, everybody. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Mike Evans. Tanner Whitey's, Mike Evans. Booty Balla, I'd go Sutton. Booty Balla, I'd go Sutton just barely. Midwest Juice, I'd go Achan. Midwest Juice, I'd go Achan. Reversed, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Reversed, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. I Am Life, I'd go Brown and Myers. I Am Life, I'd go Brown and Myers. Jessica Gray, I'd go Chandler. Jessica Gray, I don't like either one, but I'll go Chandler. Nuve DK, I'd go Hubbard. Nuve DK, I'd go Hubbard. Ho, I'd go Flowers. Ho, I'd go Flowers. Craiga, I'd go Lockett. Craiga, I'd go Lockett. Gavin, I'd go Baker. Gavin, I'd go Baker. Colin, Diggs, and Jefferson. Diggs, Jefferson, and Olave. Colin, Diggs, Jefferson, and Olave would be the 3. MJ, I'd go Kincaid. MJ, I'd go Kincaid. John Smith, Bijan, and Pollard. John Smith, Bijan, and Pollard would be the 2 for me. High Road, I'd go Ayuk. High Road, I'd go Ayuk because I don't know Pittman's status yet. Booty Balla, I'd go Devontae Smith. Booty Balla, Devontae Smith. Midwest Juice, I'd go Eagles. Midwest Juice, I'd go Eagles. Saucy Zay, I'd go Mixon. Saucy Zay, I'd go Mixon. Typical Viet Boy, I'd go Zay Flowers. Typical Viet boy, I'd go Zay Flowers. Dakota, I'd go Rice. Dakota, I'd go Rice. Devin, I'd go Kyron Williams and James Cook. Devin, Kyron Williams and James Cook. Temulima, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Temulima, Chuba Hubbard. Anonymous, I'd go Baker. Anonymous, I'd go Baker. User 91, I'd go Baker. User 91, I'd go Baker. Jadarian, I'd go Jacobs if healthy, but question marks there. CPOAB, I'd go Bijan and Cook. Leave one out. I'd leave out Zeke. CPO, I'd leave out Zeke. Zeke would be the one to sit. Appreciate. Keep tapping that screen. We don't stop until we see the heart stop. Women with drive, I'd go Elliott. Women with drive, I'd go Elliott. MCP, I'd go Pacheco. MCP, I'd go Pacheco. John Gonzalez, I'll go Ingram if Trevor Lawrence plays, but you won't know. Go Kincaid. We know Josh Allen's playing. John Gonzalez, go Kincaid. Diego, I'd go Chandler. Diego Alaska, I'd go Chandler. I hate them both. Dave Summer, I'd go Higgins. Dave Summer, I'd go Higgins. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Tua. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Tua. Jorge, I'd go Montgomery. Jorge, I'd go Montgomery. Briar Higgins, I'd go Devontae Smith. Briar Higgins. JJ and Hill are the two receivers. I'd start them. Devontae Smith would be my flex. Devontae Smith would be the flex. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Waller. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Waller. Roham and Cheese, I'd go Puka. Roham and Cheese, I'd go Puka just barely. John, I'd go ETN. John, I'd go ETN. Logan Mayberry, I'd go Henry, Montgomery, and Walker. Logan Mayberry, Henry, Walker, Montgomery. John Gonzalez, I'd go JSN. John Gonzalez, JSN. Jay Mula, I'd go Cooper Cup. Jay Mula, I'd go Cup barely over Rice. Benji Boy, I'd go Godwin and Ayuk. Benji Boy, Godwin and Ayuk. Freaking Rican, I'd go Trevor Lawrence if healthy. Trevor Lawrence if he can play. T1 Cam, I'd go Gibbs. T1 Cam, I'd go Gibbs barely. It's B, I'd go Sutton. It's B, I'd go Sutton. Pablo Sanchez, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Pablo Sanchez, Chuba Hubbard. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Cooper. Amari Cooper. Anonymous Gaming, Amari Cooper. Cortez Sam, I'd go Mostert. Cortez Sam, I'd go Mostert. Abraham, I'd go Higgins. Abraham, I'd go Higgins. Braden G, I'd go Gibbs. Braden G, I'd go Gibbs. William, I'd go Bijan. William, I'd go Bijan. Nash, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Nash, Garrett Wilson. Mike Hook, I'd go Rice. Mike Hook, Rice over Puka. Mikey, I'd go Jordan Addison. Mikey, Jordan Addison. Dot, I'd go Jalen Warren. Dot, I'd go Jalen Warren. Rachel, I'd go Cooper Cup. Rachel, I'd go Cooper Cup. C.J. Young, I'd go Aaron Jones. C.J. Young, I'd go Aaron Jones. Jordan, I'd go DK Metcalf. Jordan, DK Metcalf. User 189, I would pick up Flacco. I would pick up Flacco. Jeffrey, I'd go Najee. Jeffrey, I'd go Najee. Jorge, I'd go Lamar. Jorge, I think I'd go Lamar barely. Braden G. Jorge, I'm caught on that one. It's close. Braden G, I'd go Gibbs. Yahtzee, I'd go Johnson. Yahtzee, I'd go Johnson. Juicebox, I'd go Kincaid. Juicebox, I'd go Kincaid. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Rice. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Rice. User 5850, I'd go Higgins. Tucker, sit one. I'd probably sit Puka, believe it or not. TJ, thanks so much for the Mr. Orange, TJ. Appreciate you so much. Braden Johnson, I'd go Baker. Braden Johnson, I'd go Brandon Johnson, I'd go Baker. Miles Maldonado, I would start Achan. Miles Maldonado, I'd start Achan. Alan G, I'd go Jones and Zeke. Alan G, Jones and Zeke, I think. Between Zeke and Pollard, it's close. Both are going to get similar point totals. Matthew, I'd go Achan. Matthew, Achan. Jay Mula, I'd go Rice. Jay Mula, I'd go Rice. Gio Noah, I'd go Zeke. Gio Noah, I'd go Zeke. K Bleebs, I'd go Saquon. K Bleebs, I'd go Saquon. Brian, I'd go Amari Cooper and Higgins. Brian, I'd go Amari Cooper and Higgins. Is Debo a good start? I think he's worth the start. Bounce it Betty, I'd go Eagles. Bounce it Betty, I'd go Eagles defense. Let's get more questions. User 2665, I'd go Gino. User 2665, I'd go Gino. J Mo, I'd go Flacco. J Mo, I'd go Flacco. Chris, pick one. I'd go Aaron Jones. Chris, I'd go Aaron Jones. William, I'd go Rice and Cooper Kupp. Rice and Cooper Kupp. Andrew, pick 2. I'd go Chuba Hubbard and Breece Hall. Andrew Sanchez, Hubbard and Hall. 02314, I'd go Cooper Kupp. 02314, I'd go Cooper Kupp. D Fry NFL, I'd go is Stafford a safe play? He's actually not, because the Saints are such a good pass defense. User 69, I'd go Kelsey. User 69, I'd go Kelsey. Tanner Whitey's Ingram. Tanner Whitey's, I'd go Ingram. Temulima, Bijan and Swift. Temulima, I'd go Bijan and Swift. TJ Hazeman, I'd go Devontae. TJ Hazeman, I'd go Devontae. End of rapid fire, everybody. We just saw the end. Brenna, I'd go Purdy. Brenna, I'd go Purdy. We're going to do another rapid fire, guys. I'm going to set it up really quick. So if you guys want more rapid fire, we can get to it really fast. But while we wait for you guys to hit us up, let's get back to the phone lines. Johnny Kreider, we tried to hit you up, but you cut off. Let's get Ephraim. Ephraim wants to join the show. Ephraim, what's good?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I can. How can we help you?
Hey, I know. I was just wondering if I should. I know you just said Stafford is a risky play, but Stafford or Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh wait. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
You too.
Let's get another guest up here. Ricky wants to join the show. Ricky's next on the line. Let's see what Ricky wants to talk about. Ricky, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Loving life. How can we help you?
Good. I have CeeDee Lamb, Addison, and Godwin starting right now, and I also have Kenneth Walker on my bench. I was thinking, should I start Godwin over Addison and put Kenneth Walker in over Addison, or should I keep it like I have it now, CeeDee Lamb?
I feel like you should keep it as you have it now. It's really close. I totally get why you're kind of on the fence between Walker and Addison, but I'm going to lean towards Addison just barely.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great night, Ricky.
You too.
Guys, when we hit 100 roses, we'll do another rapid fire. I know you guys love the rapid fire. SF Fit, you're the next one I'm pulling up on the line. Let's see what SF Fit wants to talk about. SF, what's good?
Yo, what's good, man?
How can we help you?
Hey, so I have a question about my defense. I have the Niners defense, or I could do the Browns, or like pick up the Bears.
I'd go Browns or Bears. I think I prefer obviously one of those two. I might lean Browns just slightly now that we know Case Keenum's going to be the starter. Might lean towards Browns barely over the Bears.
Okay, cool. And then another question. So I'm in 2 different leagues, right? I'm in the semifinals in both. And in one league, I have Jake Browning as my QB. I had Herbert. Herbert got hurt, though. So, unfortunately. But I have Browning. And in my other league, my opponent that I'm playing also has Browning. And I'm starting Minshew in that league. And I have Minshew on my bench in the other league where I'm starting Browning. That kind of sounded confusing, but...
Here's what I would say. I would have some fun. I put down some player prop bets. That way, I'm winning and losing all at the same time. So, I would put down some player prop bets, ironically, on Browning and Minshew. And that way, whether you lose fantasy, you'll win in gambling. If you lose in gambling, you win in fantasy. Either way, you come out ahead.
All right, cool. It sounds good, man. Hey, and now one more, last one. Tyler Lockett or Chris Godwin?
Chris Godwin.
Really? Why?
Because the Jacksonville Jaguars are one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. And while I like Lockett, at this point, he's fighting JSN for wide receiver 2 targets. Godwin is... Yeah. I know Mike Evans is the wide receiver 1 more because of touchdowns, but Godwin gets a ton of targets. He almost gets targeted like a wide receiver 1, even if he doesn't get the touchdowns like one. So I think Godwin, and I think it's close, but actually, I feel pretty strongly about Godwin.
All right, cool. Thank you, my man. Appreciate
Have
it.
a great night, buddy. We appreciate you watching the show. Let's get another guest up on the line. Ryan, hitting you up to see if you want to be the next guest up on the show. Let's see what Ryan has to talk about. Ryan, what's good?
Yo, I appreciate you adding me in, my guy.
How can we help you?
Hey, man, so I got James Conner, and I also have Kenneth Walker. I also have Aaron Jones. I'm trying to figure out who should I start between James Conner or Kenneth Walker.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I would go Kenneth Walker, but I understand that there's some risk there. Kenneth Walker could have a dud of a game. I don't think he will. I think he's going to have a fine performance. but James Conner's a very consistent floor. Like, he seems to get 50 rushing yards, like, in his sleep, but he doesn't go off. He won't have a big game. So I think I like Kenneth Walker because I think they'll have a similar floor, but who has the greater upside? I think it's Kenneth Walker III.
Gotcha. One last thing. So I also have Michael Pittman. He just cleared concussion protocol.
Oh, breaking news brought to us by Ryan. Thanks, Ryan, for letting us know that. Good to know.
No problem. So now I'm like, okay, should I play him? I have all these running backs due to my trade, so I'm like, man, do I run Michael Pittman or do I put in Aaron Jones?
Aaron Jones I like too much. Like, the Panthers are a bad run defense. If Arthur Smith didn't have his head firmly up his butt fumble, he would know that he should have played Bijan a lot more in that game. I'm starting Aaron Jones this week. Like, he's almost a lock for me. Almost. So, we could talk through some of your other options, but Aaron Jones is in that lineup.
Dang. So, okay. So, should I do... So, Jonathan Taylor, I'm starting him regardless.
See, I'm not starting Jonathan Taylor. Ironically, Falcons are a better run defense. Jonathan Taylor hasn't impressed me that much, even when he's been back. I'm not as high on JT, actually.
Oh, my God. So, should I run Aaron Jones, James Conner, and Kenneth Walker?
Wait, didn't you say you had another option, though?
So I have James Conner.
Let's put it this way. Jones and Walker would right now be the two running backs I'd go with. Now we're talking flex. Who are the flex options?
Flex options would be Michael Pittman.
Yeah, I'd go Pittman.
Pittman?
Yep.
Done deal. That's all I needed. Thank you, man.
There you go, Ryan. Have a great night, buddy.
All right, I'll see you later.
Let's get another guest up here. Johnny Kreider wants to be the next to join the show. Johnny Kreider, what's good?
Hey, so I got a few questions. My team, I'm in the semifinals, and so I have Lamar Jackson as quarterback. Do you think that'll be good against San Francisco?
Who else do you have?
I mean, I can pick someone off the waivers. I had Matthew Stafford, but that's about it. And then I have like Jake Browning and like those type people. No one that good.
I'm not huge on Lamar this week. If Baker Mayfield were available in your league, I'd probably go Baker over Lamar, as crazy as that sounds. I don't hate Lamar. Like, to your point, I like Lamar probably as much as I like Stafford, so I'd probably start Lamar over Stafford, but I'm not crazy about Lamar this week. Funny enough, I think the Ravens could cover that game, which makes Lamar a bit of a better play, but I don't think his stats are going to be massive.
All right, and then I got a big question. So my wide receivers are kind of locked. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Tyreek Hill, so I'm not going to change anybody for there. But my running backs are, I have Austin Eckler. What else I have?
By the way, I hate Austin Eckler. Like, hate him this week. Hate him.
All right. So, and then I have Ramondre Stevenson, Ty Chandler.
Is Ramondre Stevenson playing?
He's questionable right now.
Okay, put me down for not feeling great about that one either. Keep going.
So, what about Ty Chandler?
Man, Johnny, this is not your week at the running back position, buddy. These are not names I want on my team right now.
Yeah, I have bad running backs. I'm trying to think because I can't go off the app. I'm trying to think of who else I have.
Feel free to go check who else is on the waiver wire, and we can connect on it. I don't think there's anyone in tonight's game that's worth starting. So, as in, you don't have Kamara, you don't have Kyron Williams. So, okay, great. You don't have to worry about that. So you have some time. Go do some research. Just look up who you have on the waiver wire. So that way you join the show later tonight or tomorrow. We can sort through it really fast.
All right, that's fine. And last question. To defenses, I have the Broncos playing, but then there's also the Bears on the waiver wire.
I'm okay starting the Broncos. I'm okay. The reason I was high on the Bears was for a lot of people who didn't have a good defense and they needed one off the waiver wire. If you have the Broncos, I don't feel like it's a move forward. At best, it's a lateral move. So to me, it's like, hold on to the team you got.
And then last thing, I have Brandon Ayuk as in flex right now, and then I could put in Likely. Which one would you rather have?
Ayuk.
All right. Thank you. I'll come back later or another day with running backs, but whole time I'm screwed.
Johnny, I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but I'm trying to protect you and just shoot you straight. So sorry if I didn't give you the answer you wanted.
If Josh Jacobs is out, would you play Zamir White? That's the other person.
Probably, but again, like, Johnny, if that's where we're going with this, like, yikes, buddy. Yikes.
All right, thank you.
Have a great night, Johnny. We'll talk again soon. Clearly, someone needs to do some waiver wire searching. If you guys have a fantasy question, feel free to fire away. Again, when we hit 100 roses, we will do another rapid fire, guys. I know that we're usually off by about this time. Don't worry, we're staying on. It's fantasy football season. We're staying on, longer show, so keep tapping the screen, keep giving us those roses for a rapid fire. But now we go to Tweety Bird, loyal subscriber, loyal viewer, Tweety Bird. What's good?
Hey man, how's it going?
How you doing this evening?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm in a situation right now. I got a lot of injuries. I got Ramondre Stevenson, Zach Moss, and all that good stuff. My running backs right now, it's Kyron Williams and Swift.
Love those two. Love those two running backs.
And my wide receiver are DJ Moore and Nico Collins.
I'm not crazy about Nico Collins. Not crazy about that one.
Okay, so I need 2 flex. And my options...
Oh, you cut off. Can't hear you. You muted. When you come off the app, I can't hear you, Tweety Bird. You gotta stay on the app.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. My options for flex are Taysom Hill, Ty Chandler, with Zach Moss, and Gus Edwards. Who would you go?
Wow. Pass. No, I'm just kidding. Gus Edwards and Taysom Hill would be the 2, but do I have strong conviction in that? No, I don't, Tweety Bird. But those, I think, are the 2 best plays out of that group.
Gotcha. And one more question. I have Matthew Stafford, or I can pick up Baker Mayfield.
Baker. Get Baker. He's got a great matchup this week. I'd take Baker.
Thank you.
Have a great night, Tweety Bird. Appreciate your support.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, we have hit our live goal. You know what that means? Rapid fire time! Let's go! Rapid fire coming your way, everybody. Hope you guys are loving the show. If you're waiting on hold to talk on the air, don't go anywhere. We're going to get back to you in just a minute. But first, guys, it is rapid fire time. For those that are new to Butt Fumble Sports, first of all, welcome into the channel. Welcome into the show. Hope you're following. Hope you're subscribing. But when we do rapid fire, here's how it works. As long as you hit that like button on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, as long as you hit the like button, I will not stop answering your questions, okay? So save those index fingers, get them ready. We're going to start rapid fire in 5. Get ready to tap. 4. Make sure you're tapping 3. When we start 2, get ready to tap 1. And rapid fire engaged, everybody. Rapid fire engaged. Burner account, I'd go Goff. Burner account, I'd go Goff. Nick, I'd go Bijan. Nick, I'd go Bijan. Sensei Gojo, I'd go Mahomes. Sensei Gojo, I'd go Mahomes. Nuv DK, I'd go Browns. Nuv DK, I'd go Browns. Bandito, I'd go Pacheco. Bandito, I'd go Pacheco. Jessica Gray, I think I'd go Chandler, believe it or not. Jessica Gray, Chandler. Jude Steinbach, I'd go Amari Cooper. Jude Steinbach, Amari Cooper. Logan Mayberry, I'd go Pittman. Oh, no. Logan Mayberry, I'd go Lamb. Logan Mayberry, I'd go Lamb. Diego is Beast, I'd go Baker. Diego is Beast, I'd go Baker. Burner account, I'd go... Is it Kenneth Walker or Waller? Burner account, is it Walker or Waller? Diego is Beast, I'd go CMC and Jones. CMC and Jones. Wingman, I'd go Ferguson. Wingman, I'd go Ferguson. User 2925, I'd go Olave. User 2925 Olave. Burner account, I'd go Kincaid. Burner account, Kincaid. Sebastian, I'd go Hawkinson. Sebastian, I'd go Hawkinson. Moby, Kyron Williams. Oh, bench one. Moby, bench Breece Hall. Moby, bench Breece Hall. Guys, do me a favor. Don't ask bench questions. Ask who I'd start. Just counterintuitive otherwise. Tony, I'd go Goff. Tony, I'd go Goff. Brad Hay, I'd go Ingram. Brad Hay, I'd go Ingram. Thanks, Nas, for the first gift. AB, I'd go Amari Cooper. AB, I'd go Amari Cooper. Sean, I'd go Amari Cooper. Thanks, Tweety Bird. Thanks, Tweety Bird. Appreciate you. Andres, I'd go Addison. Andres, I'd go Addison. G. Graham, I'd go Rice. G. Graham, I'd go Rice. Nuv DK, Amari Cooper. Nuv DK, Amari Cooper. Rick, Godwin. Rick, go Godwin over Higgins and Wilson. H. Perk. H. Perk, I'd go Cooper and Higgins. H. Perk, Cooper and Higgins. Joey, I'd go Diggs, A.J. Brown. Joey, Diggs, and A.J. Brown. Smiley face, I'd go Ayuk over Chandler, Eckler, and Flowers. Ayuk over Chandler, Eckler, and Flowers. Daniel, I'd go Swift and Warren. Daniel, Swift and Warren. Felicia, I'd go Pacheco. Felicia, I'd go Pacheco. Cedric Highsmith, I'd go Mixon. Cedric Highsmith, I'd go Joe Mixon. AD hit, I'd go Montgomery over Puka. Montgomery over Puka. Frankie, I'd go Frankie, I don't like the Titans defense. I think I'd go Dolphins, but I really don't like either one. Frankie, I'd look for another defense if I were you. Rye, I'd go Devontae. Rye, I'd go Devontae. Toby, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Toby, Chuba Hubbard. Burner account, Gabe Davis. Burner account, Gabe Davis. D. Graham. Appreciate you, D. Graham. Hope you keep watching the show. Temya Lima, I'd go Etienne. I think it's close. I'm leaning Etienne, though. I'm not big on him either, but I'm leaning there because I don't like the others. Take out Hawkinson, move in McBride. I wish you could start Hawkinson and McBride. I think I like them more than Olave, actually. Diego is beast. I'd go Lamb, Diggs. Lamb and Diggs, Diego. Burner account, I'd go Packers. Burner account, I'd go Packers. William, I'd go DJ Moore. William, I'd go DJ Moore. Daniel Stewart, I'd start Puka and D-Hop. Daniel Stewart, Puka and D-Hop. Brad Hay, I'd go Metcalf. Brad Hay, I'd go Metcalf. Foreign Riley, I'd go Derrick Henry. Foreign Riley, Derrick Henry. Apple user, Cup and more. Apple user, Cup and more. Mike, I'd go Higgins. Mike, I'd go Higgins. Certified, pick 2, I'd go Diggs and Pittman. Certified Carlton, I'd go Diggs and Pittman. Joey, I'm going to go Mahomes. Joey, I'm going Mahomes. User 8938, I'd go Darren Waller. User 8938, Darren Waller. Toby, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Schwazi, I'd go Kenneth Walker III and Breece Hall. Bounce It Betty, I'd go Diggs. Michael Pajak, got Walker and Gibbs. I like those two. I'd start them. Schwazi, I'd go, who am I leaving out? JT. Don't ask bench questions, though. I'll stop answering them. Diego is beast. I'd go Ingram. I asked you guys do me that favor. Let's stick to who would start. Stafford or Baker? I'd go Baker. Alex Milton, pick 2. Alex Milton. Alex Milton, I'd go Pacheco and Cooper. Alex Milton, Pacheco and Cooper. Rick, I'd go Aaron Jones. Rick, Aaron Jones. Junior 92, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Junior 92, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Con M28, I'd go Goff. Con M28, I'd go Goff. User 4984, I'd go Goff. User 4984, I'd go Goff. Steve 154, I'd go Ferguson. Steve 154, I'd go Ferguson. Cedric Highsmith, I'd go Pittman. Cedric Highsmith, I'd go Pittman. Gil Jackson, I'd go Stafford. Gil Jackson, I'd go Stafford. Daniel Stewart, between the Jets and the Bills, love them both. My 2 favorite defenses, I'll go Bills, just barely. Diego is beast, I'd go Rice. Diego is beast, I'd go Rice. Lethal Jake, I'd go Packers. Lethal Jake, I'd go Packers. Furlan Forks, I'd go Higgins. Furlan, I'd go Higgins over Puka. Stafford or Minshew, I'd go Stafford. Stafford over Minshew. Will Roulette, I'd go Addison. Will Roulette, I'd go Addison. User 4984, I'd go Goff. Diggs or JJ, I'd go Diggs. Diggs over JJ. Unknown, I'd go Jets. Unknown 11, I'd go Jets. TLG, I'd go Hill. TLG, I'd go Taysom Hill. Pan-Dieters, I'd go Kyron, Mostert, and Gibbs. Kyron, Mostert, and Gibbs. Pan-Dieters, Kyron, Mostert, and Gibbs. Christopher, I'd go McBride. Christopher, I'd go McBride. Juan, I'd go Higgins. Juan, I'd go Higgins. Diego is beast, I'd go Broncos. Diego is beast, I'd go Broncos. King Cobra, I'd go Sutton. King Cobra, I'd go Sutton. Rajan, I'd go Waddle. Rajan, I'd go Waddle. End of rapid fire, everybody. End of rapid fire. We saw the end of those hearts up on the screen. So, end of the rapid fire. Let's put up another live goal. So to give you guys the option to do another rapid fire. Because guys, I know it's fantasy football season. I know you guys want to get as many pieces of it, as much advice as possible. So we'll set up another live goal. But for now, let's get back to the phone lines. Let's see what Aaron wants to talk about. Aaron's going to be the next one on the line. If the spinning wheel of death will allow. And Aaron, hit us back up. Aaron, hit us back up. We've got a bad connection with you, so try again, Aaron. Let's go to Sammy Weight Loss. Let's see what Sammy Weight Loss wants to talk about. Sammy, what's good?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How can we help you?
So I am in a difficult spot. I finished last week about 12 points behind. So for running backs, I need to pick my running backs, wide receivers, and flex. So running backs, I've got Eckler, who I know you're not hot on this week. But
Yep.
I've got Mixon, Elliott, Ty Chandler, and Gus Edwards. I know those are not amazing.
I love Mixon. I love Mixon this week, actually.
Okay. And what about the others? Elliott, Chandler, or Edwards?
I think I like Elliott the most. I don't feel great about that, but he's got the best matchup. So even though Gus Edwards is more valuable without Keaton Mitchell there, I still think Zeke's probably the better play.
Okay, and then wide receivers, I have Lamb, Rice, Thielen, and Puka.
Do you have a replacement for Thielen? Or are those just all four and you need two?
Those are the four I have. I need two, and then I can flex whoever.
So you said Lamb and Rice. Lamb and Rice are a lock in my lineup. Lock.
Okay.
And then give me run through the options for flex one more time.
So for flex, I could go Thielen, Puka, Chandler, Edwards, or I do have Marquise Brown, but I don't. He's quite.
No. We're not doing Hollywood Brown. I'd go Puka. Puka would be the play for me out of that group.
Okay. And then I do have Hurts, but I heard you really pushing Baker over Stafford.
Let's not take one comment and put it out of context. We're taking Jalen Hurts over Baker. We are taking Jalen Hurts over Baker.
As a backup potential for the rest of the playoffs, would you take Baker over Stafford? Or is that just this week?
That's just this week. It's just because the matchup that Baker has. Really quick, I'm going to look at week 17. The Rams play the Giants. Freaking love that. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers play the Saints. So actually, funny enough, I like Stafford next week for the reasons I like Baker this week. So that's why I'd start. By the way, Jalen Hurts next week plays the Cardinals. I think you're riding Jalen Hurts to the end of the season.
That's what I was thinking. And last thing is, if I needed to drop any of the players I have, other people on waivers, Spears, Palmer, Noah Brown, Wicks, they're all available. Do you think any of them are worth picking up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Cool, that's it. Thank you so much for your help.
Sammy, have a great night.
You too.
Let's get another guest up on the show. Happy Creda Productions. Happy Creda Productions is going to be next on the line. Let's see what Happy Creda wants to talk about. Happy, what's good?
How's it going?
Love and life. How can we help you?
I got two playoff games. I have Cleveland's defense and the Chiefs defense.
I'd go Cleveland.
All right, and then I have two quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and Love.
Yikes. I don't like either one of them. I'd probably go Russell Wilson.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan Love doesn't have a good matchup. The Panthers are a very good pass defense, actually.
I might be able to get Goff.
That would be better. We like Goff more than those other two.
All right, thank you.
Have a great night, Happy.
All right, you too.
Love this time of year. It is the holiday season, guys. If you want to get something nice for all the people in your world, make sure you go to the Butt Fumble Sports store. That's right, Butt Fumble Sports has a store, buttfumblesports.com. And by the way, if you want 50% off everything in our store, email us. feedback@buttfumblesports.com. We have a contest this week. If you email us the name of a player who scores a touchdown, you win 50% off everything in our store. Every shirt, every hat, everything. So, email us, feedback@buttfumblesports.com. If you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, there should be a link in our bio. Go, hit that link, feedback@buttfumblesports.com. Email us the name of a player you think scores a touchdown. You get it right, 50% off. You get it wrong, it costs you nothing. So email us your pick, anytime touchdown contest for week 16, and make sure you pick up your Butt Fumble Sports gear today. Holiday season's going by fast. Let's get AP Movies up on the line. Let's see what AP Movies wants to talk about. AP, what's good?
Nothing much, just on break at work here right now.
Well, then let's help you out, man. I want to make sure we get you some dubs this week.
All right, I was just wondering, in the flex, who would you have in full PPR? Would you rather have McBride this week, or would you rather have Deontay Johnson?
McBride.
McBride?
Yep.
Okay, because I was wondering between him, Johnson, and then I was thinking Parker Washington, but with Trevor Lawrence.
Right, I'd go Deontay Johnson over Parker Washington because Trevor Lawrence is a giant question mark.
Yeah, the only reason I was thinking that is because I didn't know that Lawrence was dealing with some health stuff.
It's too bad because if he wasn't, Parker would actually be a sneaky good play, but I can't trust him enough with Lawrence having questionable status.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, that's all I got, man.
Have a great night, AP. Good luck at work.
Thanks.
Love that you guys hit me up while you guys are at work. Always feel like I'm in on the fun there. Logan Lockhart, what's good?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How can we help you out?
All right, I need you to pick 3 of the 5 players on my list.
I am ready.
Right, so we got Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, Isaiah Pacheco, and then we got Reed and Cooper.
Pacheco and Cooper for sure. And then you said Wilson. Who was the last one you said that I didn't bring up? Oh, you're repeating on. We gotta reverb. So I don't like Taylor. Logan, I lost you here.
Oh, my connection. Hold on.
Logan, do me a favor. DM me on Instagram. Logan, I know we had a bit of a misconnect. DM me on Instagram. I'll get to your question in a little bit because I want to make sure I help you, but I want to keep rolling. Let's get Raider Nation up here. Raider Nation, what's good?
You saved me last week. Just want to say thank you. You said Terry McLaurin over Rashid Shaheed, and that sent me to the semi. So
I gotta say, we got bailed out a little bit by Jacoby Brissett. So, as much as I want to take credit, thank you, Jacoby Brissett.
Big thank you to Jacoby Brissett. Hey, I'm looking for a flex option. I got Najee, I got Dalton Schultz, or, again, Terry McLaurin. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
It would be Najee for me. Najee Harris has the best matchup.
Okay, and then how worried are you about Saquon this week?
Hate him. He should have had a good game last week, and he didn't. He has a brutal matchup this week against the Eagles, and I understand the Eagles did not have a very good run D game against the Seahawks. That almost makes me more concerned, because now the Eagles have been spending the last few days at practice going, we have to stop Saquon. We're not going to let Tommy DeVito beat us, so as long as we stop Saquon, we're winning this game. That's why I think this is just a brutal matchup for Saquon.
Would you bench him for Najee?
Yeah, I probably would.
Bench Najee, or bench Saquon for Najee, and then would you put Schultz over Saquon?
No.
Terry over
This.
Saquon?
What was the other one?
Terry McLaurin over Saquon?
No. Unfortunately, all the matchups you're saying aren't good enough for me. So there it's like, if Terry McLaurin has a dog poop matchup and Saquon has a dog poop matchup, I'll take Saquon because if nothing else, he's going to get 13, 15, 18 carries opposed to Terry McLaurin's, 5 catches at the most? So that's where I make the difference.
Heard. Okay. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Raider Nation. Have a great night. Let's get another guest up here. Ghost Toast. Ghost Toast wants to join the show. Let's see what Ghost Toast wants to talk about. What's up, Ghost Toast?
What?
Oh, you gotta stay on the app. Ghost Toast. I can't hear you when you go off the app.
Oh, my bad.
No issue. What's up?
All right, so I got, let's say I got one more game left until the big game. Right now I got ETN in, John Taylor, K. Williams, and Mozart, but I got Sutton and Sutton and Addison on the bench.
Yeah, okay. This is what we're doing. Run through those running backs for me one more time.
All right, K. Williams.
We're starting K. Williams.
Mozart.
We're starting Raheem Mostert. Mostert. He's not a piano player. He's a running back. Raheem Mostert.
You're right. Okay. And then
I don't like the other two. I'd bench the other two.
And then keep Addison and Sutton in?
Bingo.
Okay, because then I got Waddle, Brown, Green Bay, Moody as my kicker.
I love everything else about your lineup.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Go get that dub, Ghost Toast.
All right.
Let's get another guest up here. Giovanni wants to join the show. Oh, he just dropped on us. Giovanni, let's see if we can get him to connect. Giovanni, what's good?
Hey, how's it going?
Loving life. How can we help you?
So I have a question. I have Gardner Minshew and Jordan Love, and I don't know which quarterback to start.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Is there anyone else on the waiver wire?
There's Nick Mullins, and then there's very other low level.
I might go Nick Mullins. Now, I think Minshew is a better start with Michael Pittman Jr. obviously back in, but I think I like Nick Mullins a little bit more. The Lions' pass defense is worse, so I think that's the best matchup.
Okay, and then I want to ask you about my flex. So I have Kyron Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Breece Hall, and then my receivers are set. I have A.J. Brown and Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I don't know whether to play Jonathan Taylor and move up Breece because I like Breece's matchup with Washington.
Yep.
And then my flex options would either be like Odell, which is terrible. That's why I have
Taylor in, right.
in my lineup. So my other options would be like Odell, Jamal Agnew, because I really don't have any options, so that's why I have all three running backs.
Yeah, I think you're stuck starting Jonathan Taylor right now, unfortunately.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Have a great night. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that follow button, everybody. Make sure you're following Butt Fumble Sports. If we hit 100 roses, we'll do another rapid fire, so tap that screen, hit those roses. NFL guy is the next on the air. NFL guy, what's good?
What's up? Sorry if my connection's a little bad. I'm driving right now.
Are you kidding me? You've got one of the better connections we've had all night. Talk away.
Okay, perfect. So I've got a quarterback situation. So throughout the season, my quarterback was Herbert. He got hurt. So last week I streamed Matt Stafford. This week I've got Stafford, and I also picked up Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, buddy. Baker Mayfield's the start for me.
Baker Mayfield?
Yep.
All right, appreciate it.
Anything else, NFL guy? Drive safe, buddy. Get home and watch this game. We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it.
Let's get another guest up on the show. Let's get Chip Diamond. Chip Diamond dropped on us, so no Chip Diamond. How about Jacob? Jacob wants to join the show. He's going to be the next on the air. Let's see what Jacob wants to talk about. Jacob, what's good?
Hey.
How can we help you tonight, Jacob?
All right, so I got a thing with my running backs. I've got Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, and Pacheco. I just need to start two of them.
Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, and Pacheco? I'd probably sit Breece Hall.
Okay.
He'd be the odd man out. I know he has a good matchup, but I like the other two more.
Do you think I should start one of them at the flex? Because right now I have JJ there.
Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
No, we're starting Justin Jefferson over Breece Hall.
Alrighty.
Anything else, Jacob?
Nope.
Have a great night. Hope you enjoy the show.
You too.
Let's get another guest up here. Okay, Chip Diamond, we're going to try again. It's because I love the handle name. Who doesn't like the name Chip Diamond? What's up, Chip?
Butt Fumble, what's good, brother?
How you doing this evening?
First time caller.
Oh, so excited to have you on the air then. How can we help you out?
Look, man, I got a running back issue. It's almost like a good problem to have. Swift, Gibbs, or Barkley. I've got to start one of them.
Swift.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I've got it set in right now.
It's tough because I want to say Gibbs, in part because he's getting the receiving yards. That one's closer than I want it to be because Jalen Hurts vulturing Swift in the red zone combined with Gibbs in the passing game. The problem is Gibbs doesn't have a great matchup in the running game. So
right. But this will sway your opinion because look, I've already got Amon-Ra and Laporta on.
You just convinced me. Yeah, I don't want you to be so overloaded on the Lions. Yep.
Lions offense.
Yep.
Because if they have a bad day, I'm screwing them.
No, you know what you're doing there, Chip. That's right. I go Swift.
All right, brother. I appreciate the advice. Keep at it.
Have a great night. Appreciate the support. You guys are the best. I am so grateful for this audience. Let's get another guest up here. Again, rapid fire when we hit 100 roses. Don't forget it. JAD, what's good?
What up, what up?
How can we help you?
So, I got a flex.
Oh, you got to stay on the app. What's good? I can't hear you when you're not on the app. You're muted.
My bad. It's between Pittman, Marquise Brown, and Nico Collins.
Pittman. Go with Pittman now that we know he's healthy. Yep.
All right, and then Saints plus 3.5 tonight, or no?
No, I'm taking the Rams to cover, and I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to repeat it for you just because you might have missed it. We looked at how the money was on this game, specifically where the money was coming down, and that's something I always keep track of because it's very important in giving you an indication, especially when it comes to the spread, what's really good. When it comes to the spread tonight, 81% of all the bets are on the Rams. Not surprising, the public likes the Rams. Here's what's more important. The percentage of money that's been bet tonight, 79% of it's on the Rams. So the only people who are taking the Saints are people who clearly don't have a lot of money and clearly don't follow other trends or other popular picks. So I'm taking the Rams to win, and I'm taking the Rams to cover.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Have a great night, JAD.
You too.
Let's get another guest up here again. 100 Roses. We do a rapid fire. Might be our last rapid fire of the night, so make sure you get it in. Ryan, what's good?
What's up, Bob Fumble? Happy to be here.
Great to have you on the show. How can we help you?
I'm trying to see if I could get T. Higgins into my lineup with Jamar Chase out.
Yep.
I've been a little hold-offish on putting him in my lineup recently, but my wide receivers, I got Waddle, Mike Evans, and Ayuk, and I feel decent about all of them.
Yeah.
Waddle, I'm a little hesitant. And then at the flex, I've been running Chuba Hubbard out because he's getting 20 carries a game.
And he's got a great matchup this week. Like, I really like Chuba Hubbard. He makes me a little nervous because, I'm relying on the Panthers. But frankly, if you're not going with Chuba Hubbard this week, it's kind of tough. Like, he's a good matchup, so I like him. The one I'm not crazy about is Ayuk. Like, I'm on the fence. I think I like Waddle more than Ayuk. It's very close. But I don't know if I like Ayuk as much as Higgins. I think I like Higgins more.
Gotcha. A lot of passes to be caught over there in San Francisco.
That's what's tricky for me is this. Ayuk, when he has Debo and Christian in the lineup, he actually performs better than when he's the wide receiver one. However, I like Higgins as a wide receiver one this week. I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities. I'm going to lean Higgins.
I love it. Love it.
Anything else we can help you with, Ryan?
That's all.
Have a great night. Thanks for watching the show.
You as well, man. Thank you.
Guys, we hit 100 roses because you guys are awesome. If you're waiting to get on the show, just hang tough. We'll get back to you in just a minute. But guys, it is time for Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire is going to start in one quick second, but first, want to make sure you guys are aware, Rapid Fire goes as long as we see the like buttons, the little hearts that are on the TikTok screen. For those TikTok viewers, you know what I'm talking about. As long as I see hearts going up and down the screen, I will not stop. So tap that screen. I'll keep going. If you want me to go until 8 o'clock tonight, I will not stop. Now here we go, everybody. Rapid Fire starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid Fire engage. Tap that screen. Let's get at it. Riyadh, I'd go Pittman. Riyadh, I'd go Pittman. Alex, I'd go Stafford because I don't feel confident in Lawrence playing this week. Carolina N, I'd go Pacheco and Cooper. Carolina N, Pacheco and Cooper. Charlie, I'd go Higgins and Wilson. Charlie, Higgins and Wilson. Bass Brothers, I'd go Reed. Bass Brothers, I'd go Reed. Once Upon a Birdie, I'd go Aaron Jones. Once Upon a Birdie, Aaron Jones. Jay, I'd go Higgins and Puka. Jay, Higgins and Puka. E, I'd go Kenneth Walker. E, Kenneth Walker. Bobby, I'd go Pacheco, Cook, and Taylor. Bobby, Pacheco, Cook, and Taylor. Ha Papa, I'd go Addison. Ha Papa, I'd go Addison. Carolina N, I'd go Packers. Carolina N, I'd go Packers. EMN, I'd go Taysom Hill just barely. X Cruna, I'd go JSN. X Cruna, I'd go JSN, believe it or not. Brandon Berry, I'd go Stafford. Brandon Berry, I'd go Stafford. Marco, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Marco, I'd go Chuba Hubbard barely. Stevie Carter, I'd go Mullins. Stevie Carter, I'd go Mullins. K, I'd go Higgins, I think. K, I'll go Higgins. Splash City, I'd go Reed. Splash City, I'd go Reed. No, I'm taking that back. Splash City, I'm going to go Obi. Splash City, I'm staying with Reed. Splash City, it's split, but I'm going Reed. McKay, I'd go Bijan. McKay, I'd go Bijan. Christopher, I'd go Sutton. Christopher, I'd go Sutton. Diego, I'd go Douglas. Diego, I think I'd go Douglas just barely. Life Phil, I'd go Bears. Life Phil, I'd go Bears. Brian, I'd go Achan. Brian, I'd go Achan. Anthony, I'd go Boyd. Anthony, I'd go Boyd. By the way, Tyler Boyd's a good pickup for those who need a wide receiver on the waiver wire. Temulima, I'd go Stafford. Temulima, I'd go Stafford even with you having Cup in the lineup. User 4984, Pacheco and CEH. Pacheco and CEH. Patrick, I'd go Waddle. Patrick, I'd go Waddle. Gmu, I'd go Olave. Gmu, I'd go Olave. HH, Bulls or Spurs? I'm going Bulls. Bulls on the money line's the pick I have for that game. Maddie, I'd go Baker. Maddie, I'd go Baker over Stafford and Tua. ... I'd go Cooper Kupp. ... I'd go Cooper Kupp. Solo 8396, I'd go Derek Carr. Solo 8396, I'd go Derek Carr. Yabba, I'm going to go Montgomery. Yabba, I'm going Montgomery just barely. Maui O, I'd go Chuba. Maui O, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Joe Bentley, I'd go Addison. Joe Bentley, I'd go Addison. Riyadh, I'd go Swift and Gibbs. Riyadh, Swift and Gibbs. Bobby, I'd go Purdy and Packers. Bobby, I'd go Purdy and Packers. Shine, I'd go Pittman. Shine, I'd go Pittman. Toby, I'd go Higgins. Toby, Higgins. Giovanni, I'd go Browning. Giovanni, I'd go Browning. Simply Shammy, I'd go Goff. Simply Shammy, I'd go Goff. Carolina N, I'd go Packers. Carolina N, I'd go Packers. Charlie, I'd go Chiefs. Charlie, I'd go Bears. Charlie, I'd go Bears. Diego Gonzalez, I'd go Ridley. Diego Gonzalez, I'd go Ridley. Thanks for the heart, guys. We just hit the end of Rapid Fire. We saw the end of the hearts. So, end of Rapid Fire. Let's get back to some more calls. Let's see who else wants to join the show. Let's get Daniel Sanchez up on the line. Let's see what Daniel wants to talk about. Daniel, what's good?
Hey, man.
How can we help you?
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. How can we help you?
Yeah, so I have questions of running back, wide receiver, and tight end.
Fire away.
So at running back, I'm starting Raheem Mostert, but I have a question. Would you go Asian, Taylor, or Swift?
Swift. You said you have Mostert already in your lineup?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't want to double up on the Dolphins' run offense, because if for some reason their run offense is bad, it wipes you out completely. I like starting Mostert over Achan. I like that. I'd go Swift as the other running back. Mostert and Swift would be the two.
Right. Next, wide receiver. So I have DK Metcalf, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins, or Chris Olave. I picked Higgins on waiver because I saw that
Jamar Chase, yeah.
Chase is out.
Yep. I would DK for sure. DK's a must start. I'm leaning towards Higgins, just barely over Olave, but it's like a coin flip. Very, very close.
All right, yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards Higgins. And for tight end, I have two good matchups. I have Drake McBride and Evan Ingram. Who would you start?
Hit me with that again. I missed that. Say it one more time.
Trey McBride or Evan Ingram?
I'd go McBride because we don't know if Trevor Lawrence is healthy. So I love Evan Ingram if Lawrence is healthy. But by the way, either way, I'd go McBride. I'm just saying that for all the other viewers. McBride would be the one I'd start, though.
All right. Well, thanks, man.
Have a great night, Daniel. Appreciate you watching the show. Let's get another guest up here. Jaden wants to join the show. Let's get Jaden up on the line. See what they have to talk about. Jaden, what's good?
How you doing, sir?
Love and life. How can we help you?
Yes, sir. So I've been in a tight end predicament ever since Mark Andrews got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Today I have Taysom Hill, Dalton Kincaid, and there's also Isaiah Likely.
I'd go Dalton Kincaid. I know he had a bad game last week, and that can make you a little scared, but he's got a great matchup against the Chargers. I'd go Kincaid.
Kincaid, all right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a great day, Daniel. Jaden. Sorry, Daniel. I said Jaden. It's because I got Jaden Daniels on my mind. I've been talking some draft with some folks. Let's see what Jeremiah wants to talk about. Jeremiah is going to be the next up on the line. Jeremiah, what's good?
Hey, man.
Can you hear me? We good?
How are you?
Love and life. How can we help you?
Hey, so I just have a quick question about my running backs.
Fire away.
So I have James Cook and McCaffrey. I'm wondering if I should play Rashid White for James Cook.
Well, the answer is no, but here's the good thing. James Cook is, I think, questionable right now, so you'll know if James Cook's healthy enough to go because he plays first, so you'll have that option, but if both players are healthy, I'd go James Cook.
Yes, sir. Well, James Cook just came off of illness, so he's good for Saturday.
Wonderful. Yeah, I thought it was an illness. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, you don't know if it's COVID or not, so it's kind of like waiting to hear word. But if he's clear, one, James Cook's on fire. Two, that offense has totally shifted towards him. And three, I know Rashad White has been like a fantasy all-star over the last 2 months, but he doesn't have a good matchup this week. I like James Cook more.
Yeah. Okay, one more question. Am I playing Diggs or DJ Moore? My other wide receiver is Amon St. Brown.
Diggs. And it's all about the fact that the Los Angeles Chargers are dog poop. They're just bad defensively, especially in the pass game. And I mentioned this earlier. I think Josh Allen is trying to put together his like MVP campaign, which means I think they're going to be throwing the ball. I think Josh Allen wants to put up some stats. I also think the Bills want Stephon Diggs in like the right headspace for the playoffs or this home stretch run. He hasn't had a lot of good games of late. I wouldn't be surprised if they almost overfeed him the ball to try to drive up his stats to kind of get him right for this home stretch.
Great, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great night, Jeremiah.
Yep.
Let's get another guest up here. Let's see what Noah wants to talk about. Noah's going to be the next on the air. If Noah can connect, we'll see if Noah's got a good connection. Noah, we're getting spinning wheel of death. We'll give it one more second. Yeah, sorry, Noah. Try us again. Noah, I think you got a bad connection, so try again. Let's go to M. Pajak. M. Pajak is a loyal viewer. Let's get M up here. M, what's good?
What's going on, boss?
How you doing tonight?
Feeling right now. I'm in the championship.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that belt.
You already know what it is. So I got Baker. I had my quarterback. I picked him up a couple days ago. I got Gibbs and K Walker at RB1 and 2 right now, but I have Swift and Pollard on the bench.
I like Swift a lot, man, this week. Who's at your flex right now?
Right now for flex, I got McBride and Hawkinson. So
I'm not touching those. I love the double tight end set. I love that. Okay. What are the running backs again?
I got Gibbs. Right now I have Gibbs and
Walker.
And Walker in right now, and I have Pollard and Swift on the bench.
Man, that's tough. The thing about with Walker, the thing that's got me with Walker is like he's gonna get the red zone opportunities that Swift won't. Between the 20s, I prefer DeAndre Swift, but the opportunity to get a rushing touchdown with Kenneth Walker, I think tips the scale in his favor just barely. I think I'd stick with what you have.
Looked like he shaked off some rust. He was running pretty well.
First of all, he looks great against the Eagles, and they're a good run defense, but it's also like Jalen Hurts getting vulturing those touchdowns. Yeah. That's what really holds me back from Swift.
Yeah, it hurts. How would you feel about a play? Because I feel like Hawkinson's a pretty safe play. How would you feel if I moved McBride to my tight end, my starting tight end, and put Olave in at flex? Because I also have Tyreek Hill and Michael Pittman, a wide receiver 1 and 2.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It kind of feels like a lateral move. Do I think... the reason I like McBride is he gets targeted so much. I mean, he gets targeted like 10, 12 times a game. Like, he just gets so many opportunities. That said, Olave's a downfield guy, so if you're like, hey, he'll only get 5 catches, but he has more opportunities for yardage, I think I still like McBride more, though. It really comes down to, he's the number 1 target in that offense.
And take Hawkinson out. I would have kept McBride in it and maybe take out Hawkinson.
I like Hawkinson, though. He's got that revenge game up against the Lions. Like, I don't know. I like those 2 tight ends, buddy. I thought that was a pretty good move.
All right. I'll rock with you. You got me to the championship round.
You got you to the championship round. I'm just the guy who talks sports that hopefully gave you a good indication on where to go. But I want to make sure, this is your victory. We're in it together. Let's go get that belt, buddy.
Let's go, baby. Man, thanks for the help. You have a good night.
You as well. We'll talk soon. Hopefully we gave you good advice tonight. Let's get Jake Tester up on the line. Jake Tester is going to be the next one to come up. By the way, guys, I will set a live goal. We will do one more rapid fire if we get there. One more rapid fire, but first, let's get our guest up on the air. Jake, what's good?
How's it going?
How you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad. I got a couple questions on receiver and running back.
Fire away.
Debo Samuel or T. Higgins?
I'd still go Debo. I'm still going Debo barely.
Debo, all right. And then running back, I got Brees Hall, Saquon, and I got Aaron Jones and James Conner on the bench. Who should I play?
I'm gonna start Aaron Jones over Saquon. That would be the move I'd make.
All right. Sweet, and that's it.
Jake, go get that dub, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate you watching the show. Let's get another guest up here again. We're only looking for the reindeer, Rudolph, whatever. If we get that, we'll do another rapid fire. Made it easy for you guys. Dylan Roper, what's good?
What's going on?
How can we help you, buddy?
Yeah, so I just got a quick question. So wide receiver Jamar Chase went out. I got Godwin and Samuel on the
Chris
bench.
Godwin. Chris Godwin's got a great matchup this week.
Okay, and should I in another league in another semifinal? Should I keep Stevenson, Ramondre at a flex, or should I put in like Eckler, who has been having some bad weeks?
I don't know if Stevenson's healthy. Like, has Stevenson been cleared?
He's high hopeful because I got Stevenson and I got Swift. I can put in there too.
I'd go Swift. I wouldn't run the risk with Stevenson. I'd go Swift.
Okay, appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, Dylan. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Guys, when we hit our live goal, we'll have another guest. We'll do another rapid fire. Another rapid fire when we hit our live goal. Let's get Copy Dan up on the show. Copy Dan, what's good?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Loving life. How can we help you?
Am I starting Stafford tonight, or am I going with Geno on Sunday?
I'm going Geno on Sunday. As long as Geno's healthy, he's got a great matchup. His receivers are firing. I like Geno.
And we think he's going to be healthy?
I think he will. I actually think, keep in mind, he was activated last week. He was almost healthy enough to go. He was a game time decision that got pulled. You give him the extra few days. I think he's going to be healthy enough this week.
All right, because I got Puka and Kyron also, so it would be a nice little stack.
See, I actually feel differently. When it comes to DFS, I love stacking. Season long, I don't like it as much because if the Rams have a bad game, you are knocked the hell out. So I like diversifying a little bit in these season long leagues.
Awesome, thank you, appreciate it.
Have a great night, Copy Dan. Guys, Asshat, what a perfect viewer for Butt Fumble Sports. Asshat just hit us up with our live goal reindeer. Asshat, thank you so much. And by the way, your face looks like our logo. I'm just saying. But that said, let's go do another rapid fire, everybody. For all of those watching, this will be our last rapid fire of the night. So tap the screen, ask those questions. We will not stop answering questions as long as we see the like button being hit. So this rapid fire is up to you. If you want me to go until 8 o'clock, I will go until 8 o'clock. If you want me to go for only a few minutes, it's all up to you guys. But get those fingers ready and start tapping that screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire, engage, let's go. AJ, I'd go Geno. AJ, I'd go Geno. User 88, I'd go Goff. Charlie, I do think Semien feeds Garrett Wilson quite a lot. Carolina N, I'd go Najee just barely. Najee just barely. Jay Cardi, I'd go Jalen Warren. Jay Cardi, I'd go Jalen Warren, and I'd go Packers. Warren and Packers. Devon Durant, I'm going to go Odell, Devon. Luis Garcia, I'd go Cup and more. Jorge, Team Cash and Tickets got that Higbee bet. Giovanni, I'd go Achan and Johnson. D. Shaw, I'd go Goff. Daniel F. If Connor, I think I'd go James Conner. Both don't have great matchups, so I'd go James Conner since you know he's going to be in. Taylor, I'd go Pitts. AJ, I'd go Higgins. AJ Ellis, I'd go Higgins. Let's go Cavaliers, I'd go JSN. Rain, pick one, I'd go Rashad White. Rain, Bertram, I'd go Rashad White. D Hugs, I'd go Jammo. D Hugs, I'd go Jamison Williams. Abraham, I'd go Puka. Abraham, I'd go Puka just barely. Big Miz, I'd go Addison. Big Miz, I'd go Addison. Unknown, I'd go Higgins. Unknown, I'd go Higgins. The dad influence, I'd go Metcalf. The dad influence, I'd go Metcalf. RC, I'd go Gino. RC, I'd go Gino. Avery Paul, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Avery Paul, Garrett Wilson. Ram, I'd go Stafford. Ram, I'd go Stafford. Carolina N, I'd go Pacheco. Carolina N, I'd go Pacheco. Edgar, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Edgar, Chuba Hubbard. Hezekiah, I'd go T. Higgins. Hezekiah, I'd go T. Higgins. 69 Kevo, I'd go Jalen Warren just barely. It's close though. Maximo, should I pick up? Maximo, I'd go Devon. I don't like any of them. Redbeard, I'd go Chiefs defense. Redbeard, I'd go Chiefs defense. User 2650, I'd go Kincaid. User 2650, I'd go Kincaid. Puhantuan, I don't love Jordan Love. Jordan Love is not a good play this week. Jordan Love is not a good play this week. Chef G, I'd go DK. Chef G, I'd go DK. Jacob, I'd go Puka. Jacob, I'd go Puka. Speedy, I'd go Olave. Speedy, I'd go Olave. Cam on sticks, I'd go Mixon. Cam on sticks, I'd go Mixon. Bryson, I'd go Waddle and the Bills. Bryson, Waddle and the Bills defense. 5, I'd go Mayfield. 5, I'd go Mayfield. Nathan Hayes, I'd go Sutton. Nathan Hayes, I'd go Sutton. Big Miz, I'd go Addison. Big Miz, I'd go Addison. Andrew Ramirez, I'd go Olave. Andrew Ramirez, I'd go Olave. Sean, I'd go Rice over Puka. Sean, Rice over Puka. Bongwick, I'd go Amari Cooper. Bongwick, I'd go Cooper and Mayfield. Cooper and Mayfield, Bongwick. Cole Owens, I'd go Bijan and Kyron. Cole Owens, Bijan, Kyron, and I'd go with the Colts defense. Colts defense, actually. Eckler or Ramondre. If Ramondre's healthy, I'd go Ramondre over Eckler. Carolina N, I'd go Eagles. Carolina N, I'd go Eagles. Avery Paul, Hawkinson or Laporta. Love them both. I'll go with Laporta just barely, but it's very close. I'd start them both if I could. Justin, I'd go Pacheco over Olave. Justin, Pacheco over Olave. Foreign Riley, I'd go Gino. Foreign Riley, I'd go Gino. Samuelson, I'd go DK and DJ. DK and DJ Moore, Samuelson, DK and DJ. Jose Sandoval, I'd go Purdy. Jose Sandoval, I'd go Purdy just barely, I think. It's close, though. Felix Ray, I'd go Stafford. Felix Ray, I'd go Stafford. B. Rogers, I'd go Baker. B. Rogers, I'd go Baker. Scumbo, I'd go McBride. Scumbo, I'd go McBride. Cam on sticks, I'd go Mixon. Cam on sticks, I'd go Mixon. A.O. Gregori, I'd go Mostert and Pacheco. A.O. Gregori, Mostert and Pacheco. Avery Paul, I'd go Swift. Avery Paul, I'd go Swift. Soundman Sam, I'd go T. Higgins. Soundman Sam, T. Higgins and Olave. Higgins and Olave. Felix Ray, I'd go Stafford. Felix Ray, Stafford. AJ, I'd go Tua. AJ, I'd go Tua. Santa Claus, I'd go Olave. Santa Claus, barely go with Olave. Big Miz, I'd go Bijan. Big Miz, Bijan. Daniel Smolinski, I'd go Rice. Dan Smolinski, I'd go Rice. 5, I'd go Aaron Jones. 5, Aaron Jones. AJ, I'd go Tua. Geo, I'd go Goff. User 7654, I'd go Stephon Diggs. Diggs is one of my favorite wide receivers this week, guys. Make sure Diggs is in your lineup. Lethal Jake, I'd go Laporta. Lethal Jake Laporta with Trevor Lawrence questionable. Skylar Jones, I'd go Olave. Skylar Jones, Olave and Swift. Skylar Jones, Olave and Swift. Bryson, I'd go Kittle. Bryson, I'd go Kittle just barely. And I'd go Mahomes over Purdy. Achi, I'd go Olave. Achi, I'd go Olave. B. Rogers, I'd go Godwin. B. Rogers, Godwin. Santa Claus, I'd go JT, I think. It's close, though. I don't like either one. Ant, I'd go Bijan and Kamara. Ant, Bijan and Kamara. Thomas Cook, I'd go Rice. Kelsey, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I'm going to go Higgins. Rice, Kelsey, Higgins, and Amon-Ra St. Brown are the 4. 69 Kevo, I'd go Warren. 69 Kevo, I'd go Warren. Deontay Johnson or Devontae Williams, I'd go Deontay Johnson. Bobby D, I'd go Justin Jefferson. Oh, sit one, I would sit Puka. Bobby D, I'd sit Puka. Soundman Sam, I'd go Swift. Soundman Sam, I'd go Swift. JGLG, I'd go Gus. JGLG, I'd go Gus. Tim Dog, I'd go McBride. Tim Dog, I'd go McBride. Brady, I'd go Stafford. I don't like Trevor Lawrence's health status. Gabriel Flores, I'd go Waddle. Gabriel Flores, I'd go Waddle. Is Achan and Mostert too risky? Yeah, I'd rather just go Mostert. Avery Paul, why Swift? Better matchup. Singletary's playing the Browns. Do I need to explain that? Alex Staton, I'd go McBride. Alex Staton, I'd go McBride. Alex, I might go Aaron Jones. I like them both. I'd put McBride at the tight end and I'd start Aaron Jones. Justin, I'd go Pittman. Justin, I'd go Pittman. Germ, I'd go Higgins. Germ, I'd go Higgins. Marlowe, Pacheco, and Jacobs if he plays. Pacheco and Jacobs if he plays. Gio, I'd go Swift. Gio, I'd go Swift. Glow D. Godwin, gotta start Godwin this week. Godwin's got a better matchup. Trinidad, I'd go Purdy. Trinidad, thanks for all the gifts. I'd go Purdy, Trinidad. Soundman Sam, I'd go Swift. Bubba Mac, I'd go Sutton. Bubba Mac, I'd go Sutton. Josh Tolbert, I'd go Henry. Josh Tolbert, I'd barely go Henry over Gibbs. It's close, though. Big Miz, I'd go Kamara. Big Miz, I'd go Kamara. Adams Lopez, I'd go Stafford. Adams Lopez, I'd go Stafford. Max Hill, I'd go Jones and K9. Max Hill, Jones and K9. Bobby, I'd go Amari Cooper. Bobby, I'd go Amari Cooper, and I'd go Packers. Bobby, Cooper, and Packers would be the two. Seabass, I'd go Kelsey. Seabass, I'd go Kelsey. Gabby Gonzalez, I don't like either one. I guess I go McLaurin, but Gabby Gonzalez, I'd like you to go to that waiver wire. End of rapid fire, everybody. End of rapid fire. We saw the end of those, of that like button being hit. So that is the end of rapid fire. And everybody, that's going to be the end of our show for tonight. We have had a loaded show today. We have been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. What is your thoughts on championship split 50-50? I just got an offer. Lame. I think second place should get a prize. I think second place should get their money back from their buy-in or something. But frankly, Ranger, go get that dub. Go get that win. They don't split Lombardi trophies. Let's go get that dub and let's go claim that title. Everybody, I am so grateful that you watch our show every day. I hope you guys have hit that follow button. I hope you subscribe. We are live every single day on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. We post content every day. Videos, betting advice, fantasy football stats, a lot of trends to help you guys out, hopefully give you guys good information. If you want every bet that I make every day, I give away every bet I make every day for free. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. That's Buttfumble Sports on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. I give away all of my picks for free. Make sure you DM me on Instagram. I give away every bet I make for free on the SHARPZ app. So if you DM me, you see every bet that I make every single day for free. Never behind a paywall. Never hidden. Never deleted. You see every bet I make every single day. I am so grateful that you guys watch the show and your butt fumblers out there. Thank you for your loyalty. I hope to see you guys at 5 p.m. tomorrow, everybody. We have another show at 5 p.m. tomorrow, because if it's 5 p.m. on a weekday, Butt Fumble Sports is live here every day. I hope you guys stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. And I will see you guys at 5 p.m. on Friday. That's 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Friday, December 22nd. Until then, enjoy Thursday Night Football. Enjoy this night of sports. We don't have too many weeks of football left, so enjoy every second of it, everybody. And we will catch you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Until then, have a great night, everybody. Goodbye.